Are we live? Hello, hello. Test, test, test. Man, what a day. I'm not complaining, all right? I'm not complaining because I had some outlets out at my house and need an electrician to come by, but I did not know they were going to be coming today, right about the time stream starts. So we got delayed. But again, I'm not complaining. We finally got and they were outlets in the boys' room. So things that he needs. And we are live. Okay. Oh, good Lord. I think I want to talk about something before we jump into the game. And if you don't care about this stuff and you're watching this after the fact, feel free to just, skip ahead to Mafia 2. Pouring my drink. I normally do this off camera, but I was like, I'm not delaying again. I'm not delaying past 2:45. I will not do it. Okay. There we go. We have our stuff. So what I want to talk about, I think, is a controversial, y'all know me, I'm no stranger to controversy, a controversial subject that has been making the rounds in the gaming sphere lately. And oh God, there's so much. There's so much. Ugh. Okay. It all started with a tweet. So I'm pulling up that tweet. Again, things I normally pull off of stream, but, here we are. Oh, good Lord. So much to scroll through. Okay, honestly, you know what? Whatever. It's hard, whenever you're looking for a tweet from one particular person, but they tweet like 20 times a day. I'm looking for it. How's everybody doing? Some of this I can't even show on stream. I might get slapped by YouTube for it. So I gotta be careful. Oh, we're getting close. We are actually getting close. So, I could say it. I could say it. I'll wait. I'll wait till I have it on screen. Dude, there's just so many tweets, man. I'll give you a hint. How about that? This is about sexuality, sexual imagery in games. That's been a hot topic lately. And it didn't really start with a tweet, I guess, but it kicked back in with a tweet a few weeks back. And we're pulling it up. This is riveting stuff, watching me scroll, isn't it? I'm about to just quit. I'm going to give it a couple more scrolls, and if I still haven't found it, then I quit. Wait a minute, I'm an idiot. I tweeted, I can find it easily from my cool. Let's go to replies. Oh, hey, we got viewers again. Hello, welcome. I am about to start a commentary bit on something, and I am looking for one tweet in particular, but the person I'm looking for tweets like 30 times a freaking day. And so we just cheated. I went to, this post is unavailable today. Is that why I can't find it? No way. Come on. Oh, all right. This is good enough for me. All right. I have what I need. Let's put it on screen for you folks. That was folks, by the way. Come on, OBS. Quit screwing with me. Stop OBSing. I want window. There we go. All right. Freaking score. All right, we're in. Wow, that was way more effort than it was worth. Okay. All right, real riveting stream so far. Okay. So I'm actually going to move this up, make this bigger, so y'all can see all the interesting stuff. There we go. Is that better? That's better. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna need a drink for this too. Yeah, like I said, if you're not interested in the commentary stuff, just just hop on over to jump forward to the game. Fixing that. All right, and now we're officially here. We're in. We're officially in. That's so much better. No. Oh my god. There we go. Whew. Okay. Wow. Again, I wasn't gonna go past 245. All right, we're actually in. We're here. Mike is good. Everyone's good. Okay. So, conservative gaming, Twitter, YouTube has kind of been turning on itself lately over this topic right here. So you've got the topic at hand, the topic that's tearing conservative internet apart. That's tearing conservative gaming apart is sexual imagery in games. So whether you want to say, like, I don't think anyone's really talking about like outright pornography. It's more so think jiggle physics and skin. Hey, Krishna. So Melanie Mack here, some of you might be familiar with her. She has made people upset. Here's what she said.
Doing is
Is this anything cornerback?
yes, what you're doing is shameful. Yes, I think this stuff is shameful and I don't want it in my entertainment because it's shameful and it's hurting society.
I mean,
hey, Darren, how's it going? So she made people upset because she went pretty hard in the paint on this topic. And yes, some people have said that she is hypocritical. Okay, so first off, let me say this. This is what I was doing before stream. She tweets so much, it's kind of hard to find the exact tweets I'm looking for. But I mean, half her content, half her shtick is just throwing out slurs against gay people online. So, I mean, like I can't play the audio of her videos because it would probably my stream would probably get flagged. I'm sure we'll see it in writing at some point in one of her tweets. Anyway, she's made people upset, and people have said she's hypocritical because she was supportive of games like Stellar Blade before, and now she's calling against this stuff. I don't really care about all that, to be honest with you. I care more about the subject at hand, the actual topic. Remove Melanie Mack from the equation, and that's what I care more about. What is happening? Undead Brett, champion of chaos. Is that the Brett? Is that the usual Brett? So conservative Twitter, conservative gaming world, half of it seems to have turned on her for this. The other half seems to be supportive of this. Kingerd Gaming's happy, Yeah, right, apparently. And, yeah, see, like, I can't, again, that's her shtick, like, she knows it. Dude, and there it is. I understand that Twitter makes people money, but my God, just the amount of tweets is crazy. Makes it very hard to report on specific tweets. Yes, this is the Brett. I've been corrupted by the ruinous powers since you last saw me. Glad to hear that. Are they ruinous? I mean, champion. You have champion in the name. It can't be that ruinous. Anyway. Yeah, here you go. See, like, this is what I'm talking about. This is her whole shtick. Anyway, so she went on, and you've got people turning against her, saying that she's calling for censorship and that she's no different from the left. And it's actually been, there it is again. Wow, it's crazy. It's very interesting to see anti-woke internet turn on itself. And like, I would even say, you guys have seen, I assume most of you have seen my main channel content. Would I classify myself as anti-woke? I don't know. Like, I've spoken out plenty against corporatized diversity, SBI, DEI, stuff like that. Have you watched that Mel Gibson interview on Joe Rogan? I swear that guy's on all the drugs in the world. No, but I will after stream. I have not seen that. Big sad. So then she's getting accused of using Christianity as a shtick, that she's not actually Christian. She just uses it to get attention. And then here's this. This is fan art, but she still posted it. There's so much to say here. And then over a year since I started with my Bible reading channel, reading in order with no prior organizing, we fell on Luke 1/3 for Christmas today. Oh, nice. You haven't started playing it. I thought I missed some of it. Let's go. No. You haven't missed it. We had a whole ordeal with an electrician that put us behind. I class you as fair and honest. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cena, hello. Rod, I'm still surprised you won't stream or mention Remedy because some employee or isn't important said, she's a nobody, mate. Do more Remedy content just to pee her off. I'll make them real mad by promoting their products for free, huh? That'll show them. That's a good point, Rod. That's a good point that it is just one employee, but it's an employee in a position of interacting with the public. So, I don't know. It would take, if Remedy released a statement that publicly condemned either her statements or that whole kind of mentality against white influencers, I'd go back. I'd go back to Remedy content. Totally. I don't think that'll happen, though. I'd be shocked. Mel Gibson is my hero. He isn't crazy like Hollywood says. I guess we'll see. So here's my thing. Again, if we want to remove Melanie Mack from the topic, that's what I'm more interested in. But I will say this. I will say just this one thing. She is correct. So she is... God. there's no way to not piss anyone off with what I'm about to say. But it is what it is. So her thing is that she's a Christian influencer. So she says, right? You never know. I don't know. You never know. She says she's a Christian influencer. And it is also true that homosexuality is a sin. And if anyone tries to tell you otherwise, that homosexuality is not a sin in Christian doctrine, they're just backpedaling. They're backpedaling and conceding to not offending the modern audience. That's the truth of Christianity, okay? That's what it is. And I find it so strange because homosexuality being a sin is not the focus of Christianity. The Bible's a big book. It's a lot of books. And homosexuality is only mentioned like 6 times, I think, something like that. And she's kind of made it her whole thing to just dunk on gay people. Now, again, I understand if she's a Christian and she is like sharing gospel or something, that I get. But it's evangelism 101 that you don't turn people away with who you are. If someone's going to be turned away from the gospel or Christianity, they should be turned away by what it says. And she is just so incompetently aggressive against gay people online. And I think she makes Christian influencers and Christianity look so much worse to both believers and non-believers. I can't imagine how this is helpful. Not this specific tweet. Yeah, this is a good tweet. She's like, oh, this is Bible time. But then like you scroll, I do a couple of scrolls and I'm not going to play the audio because every time I've ever seen an audio of her, she's just throwing out slurs against gay people. And that's not an exaggeration. It's every time. Anyway, a couple of scrolls and this is definitely one. Oh, look, visibility limited. This post may violate X's rules against hateful conduct. Crazy.
You know what I am sick and tired of?
We're going to mute it. Read her lips. What? Just... You get it, right? You get the idea. So anyway, I'll say that I think she is. I'm not going to say she's faking Christianity. I don't know that. I have no proof of that. But this isn't helpful, right? This isn't helpful to anybody. And someone's gonna see me say this and be like, "Oh, it's because you're a fake Christian, or you think being gay is cool in the Bible." Whether you're a Christian or not, like everybody knows that being gay is a sin in the Bible. Like it's what it is. But this is not bringing anyone closer to your religion. It's not bringing anyone closer to God. It's not making anybody, except for people who already agree with you, think that they should check this stuff out more. We really want to talk about Christianity online. Jesus went to the people who needed it. He went to the sinners. He says doctors go to the sick to heal them. They don't hang out with healthy people. You don't sit in an echo chamber calling people slurs to bring people closer to Jesus. Anyway, there's your Kingerd sermon for the day, I guess. If Sam Lake said it, then fair enough, but she's a nobody among the Remedyverse. She's an employee who speaks publicly on the company's behalf. But she's representing the company. She's a person that they have representing them in social media. Correct. That's her whole job, to represent Remedy in social media. Correct. Actually, you're wrong, Kingerd. The Bible refers to pederasty, relationships between older men and young boys, as sinful. It says nothing about and probably wouldn't condemn consensual homosexual relations. Yeah, see, that's incorrect. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. That's people who are trying to say that the Bible doesn't say anything against homosexuality. That's just new wave nonsense. That's not true. Maybe it does say something about PDF files, but anybody who says the Bible doesn't say anything against homosexuality is just trying to be more modern. That's the answer. Sorry. But again, that's not even the topic of discussion today. Like, I'm giving you guys all the context. We're trying to move into the actual discussion. It's just like stop oil protesters. I'm a Christian, but I don't throw my religion to others. Bible condemns it. Well, I mean, a core pinnacle of Christianity is to share it with others. So, just about everything that happens, every story that you hear from the Bible, the whole point is to give glory to God. So, so I'm just saying, don't be mad at me. I'm just the messenger. So, but I get what you're probably saying is you're not trying to force it on others. And yeah, totally. I'm with you there, especially not going online and aggressively just speaking down to everyone. And then it's like, dude, and then it's like, are you a martyr? Like, are you trying to make yourself a martyr? Because you're not. People are coming after you because you're unnecessarily aggressive, not because you're a bastion of hope and truth. Anyway, so she put out something that Smash JT. So a lot of people were mad, saying that she was hypocritical because she was approving of Stellar Blade and then she wasn't approving of Stellar Blade. And I even said here, I find it strange that it became popular to dog on her because of her stance on sexual imagery, not because of her repeated aggressive use of the F slurs and online shtick. She's derogatory with both stances. Just odd that this is what's making people decide she's gone too far. Right. Well, I'm going to agree with myself here. Yeah, it's strange to me that this is what's made people decide she's gone too far, is saying that.
See the people complaining. Have they played Final Fantasy at all? It's disgusting and it's perverted. No, I don't want it.
Because this outfit's like,
it's art. Do I think that people participating in these activities are losers? Yes. It's not even pornographic at all. I don't see the problem. But you know what? It doesn't mean you have to always be a loser.
So calling people losers who are into, like, the revealing video game outfits and stuff. And man, you know what? Why don't we go full streamer here? Whoop. And pull up Microsoft Paint. Are you really a streamer if you never pull up Microsoft Paint? Bible condemns it. It does. Is this what is on Twitter nowadays? X nowadays? Good thing I had to spend less time on social media. Yeah, right. You should. It's a very good thing to spend less time on social media. I mean, I don't preach it to others. I just have a belief in my own religion. I ain't a preacher. All right. So what we're going to do, I think most of the internet has been looking at this whole subject wrong. In fact, they've been looking at a lot of topics completely wrong. And here's why I think that. So this is going to be my very crude drawing. You know what? Can we make this thicker? A brush, that's better. All right. Here's one end of the spectrum. Here's another end of the spectrum. In fact, I'm going to move this over just slightly so y'all can see. Okay. So here's our two ends of the spectrum. Can I write like out here? No, I can't. That's okay. We'll extend. All right. And then here we go. Spectrum. We're all on the spectrum, boys. All right. So over here, we're going to have. Can I type here? I can. All right. We got two ends of the spectrum, and let's talk both extremes, okay? So extreme number one, we like sexual imagery in games. I don't know. What's the most extreme? The most extreme. Okay. All women should be shown this way in games. I think that's as extreme as it gets, right? Oh, let me make the font smaller, you clown. There we go. All right, good stuff. And then we're going to go on the other side of the spectrum. Let me go back to the pointer. Oh, well. The other side, what would be the other extreme? I guess you could say sexual imagery should not be allowed, should be censored. Anyone who partakes is, what did she say? Loser? Is a loser. I think this is the other extreme. Wouldn't y'all agree? I want to be able to move it. Can I not just move it? I guess not. There's probably a pointer on here somewhere. And I don't know. All right, whatever. Brush time. And then we're going to go right about the middle. All right. So you've got on one end of the spectrum, I'm Catholic and I think they're stricter than Christians. I'm not a son of a preacher, man, but you know Dusty Springfield was. Good reference. All women should not be hotter than Ada Wong in games. All Ada should not be hotter? What's that? All right. So one end of the, we're going both extremes here. So one hand over here, we've got we like it in games, and all women in games should be shown this way. The other extreme is that any kind of sexual imagery should be censored. Anyone who partakes is a loser. Now, in the very center, and this is basically true of any debate or topic, you've got somebody, it's always one of two things. Either I don't care, or it's a perfect balance between the two. Meaning, I don't know. What would a balance between this two be? Maybe like I like it. Or no, I'm okay with it, but don't care if it is there or not. That's what I would probably wager. I guess y'all let me know if that's not centerist enough, but I think that would be our center point. Kingerd might have something to say about Ada. Ada, she sucks. Ada's horrible. Okay. Now, here's why I think people are looking at this all wrong. The internet has become such a polarized, tribalistic place that basically, if you are this side over here, I want back the brush. This side over here on the left, if you are not right there with them and agree with every bit of this take, no matter, it doesn't matter if you're here or here or here or maybe even here, they're going to view you as though you're all the way over here. And same goes for this side. If you don't agree with this entire take, maybe you're here, maybe you're here, maybe you're here, doesn't matter. They're going to view you as being all the way over here. So let's give an example. Let's say that I'll use myself. I'll use myself as an example. Now, everyone kind of, if I were to just look at this spectrum, I'd probably put myself like right here. But I think everyone kind of has a little bit of a self-bias about how centrist they really are. So maybe, if I'm being honest, I might actually be like here on this topic. Maybe. I don't know. So let's use me for an example. Let's say my 2 cents is not red. My opinion on it is I think I agree sexual imagery is bad for society, but I don't think art should be censored. I want this to be a little bit smaller. So that's my take, is I agree with her on the sense that I do think, I think it is bad for society. And there's several clinical studies that back this stuff up, like pornography, overindulging in alone time, gooning, no gooning, edging, all that stuff. I do agree that I think it's bad for society, but I do not think that it should be censored. I also, however, do not think that, well, I don't prefer it in my games. I don't. And I do not believe that every female character needs to look that way. And I'm farther right on this one because it's not that I don't care. I do care about this topic. So I'm definitely not centrist on this. Helldivers 2 desktop background goes hard. Do you see that? Thank you. Do you like that? I'm pretty proud of that screenshot. Kingerd hates Ada because she's hotter than Claire Redfield. Get out of my face. Well, I acknowledge that Ada Wong is higher on the tier list for most people than Claire. I acknowledge that. My type. Okay? Claire is way higher. She just is. If Ada grew her hair out, maybe we could have a conversation then. Call me shallow. I don't care. It's not a real character we're talking about anyway. It's not a real person we're talking about anyways. Who cares? The Stellar Blade thing is fascinating. The gameplay doesn't look fun. If I wanted that level of graphic visualization of sexuality, I can go to certain websites for better content. That's true. Well, I don't know about it being fun or not. I've never played it. I think Rod has played it before, and he said it's pretty fun, but I don't know. It's either First Descendant or Last Descendant. The Descendant game has released some skins that have a lot of skin and jiggle physics, plus Stellar Blade is kind of where this conversation came from. So here's my take on it. I mean, so that you all know, I agree that sexual imagery is bad for society, but I don't think art should be censored. Here's the problem with that. If you go on Twitter right now and tweet out, "I like jelly," somebody is going to tweet back, "Oh, so you hate peanut butter?" It's such a polarized society we live in now. So this person on the right here sees my take and they go, "Oh, well, you want to condone this stuff. You're part of the problem." So now, guess what? Whether I think I'm over here or not, to this person here, I'm actually over here. This side looks at me and goes, "Oh, so you think it's bad for society? You're just a Bible-thumping prude. You need to get out of your old ways." And so now I'm to this person, I'm over here. And then the person in the middle who is actually a centrist gets made fun of for being a centrist. Whatever happened to lukewarm takes? You know, why can't people have lukewarm takes anymore? Can't somebody come in here and be like, "I don't really care about any of this." You know, like, why does everybody have to have an extreme on one side or the other? It doesn't compute in my tiny monkey brain why people are so at each other's throats over this, because I think the whole thing is extremely simple. Check me if I'm wrong. I'm willing to bet most people probably are going to be, I'll use yellow for this. I'm going to bet most people are somewhere along these lines here, where they either don't care, they're slightly bothered by it, but most people are like, "Yeah, I want my video game characters to look hot. I don't really care about all the gooning and stuff, but like, I want them to look good because I'm going to have to look at them." I'm willing to bet most people land around here. But even that person, it's like, "Oh, well, you're just you know, you're just objectifying women, and you are an incel." And, you know, it's... Darren says... Claire is hotter. Thank you, Eclipse. Darren says... Y'all want to hear what it sounds like when someone beats 4 dogs at the same time? You're about to. Darren says, "I've played Stellar Blade. It's a great game all around, and platinumed it." Oh, wow. So you have some credentials. "The story, visuals, music, sound, and gameplay is really good." All right, there you go. "Isn't Stellar Blade 18 plus already?" I don't know. See, but that's a good argument, though, is when you go, "Well, it's an M-rated game." it's rated for adults, so it should have what it wants. And I agree. I agree completely. Although, see, again, take a look at my take here. I agree that sexual imagery is bad for society, but I don't think it should be. I don't think art should be censored. I think people should be able to make the type of art they want when it comes to how much skin and how much jiggle physics they have. I think jiggle physics are funny, but like I'm not. I don't struggle with. Let me put it like this. There's a content creator on Twitter right now. I won't show their stuff because the stream would get flagged. They have shown pictures of their room, and their entire room is covered in naked graphic anime girls all over their walls. That's what their whole room is. I think that person should be allowed to do that. And I think whoever the artists are making that art should be allowed to make that. The market does what the market does. If people want to buy that, if people want to make that, have at it, do your thing. Do I want that like in my household? Do I think that that's a net good for people to surround themselves with that? No, I don't. But I'm not going to stop them if they want to. You know what I mean? That's my take. So it's like, if that person's an adult, they should be able to make adult decisions. Just like if content is rated 18 plus for adults, it should be able to have adult content. And then us as players have the freedom to say yes or no. That's what the ESRB rating is for. It tells you what's in the game. So that's how you can make an informed decision. That's my take on that. But because I say I think it's bad for society, well, now I'm a Bible thumping conservative prude, right? So, you know, it's just the tribalism is insane. In fact, I'll show you guys another example. It's not really in the same boat as this topic, but I'll give you another one from my channel. What happened to having different opinions just getting along? I don't know, Darren. That's an excellent question. I mean, I want to be attracted to my video game characters, even the guys. See, that's what I'm saying. I think most people are like, I don't want to play as some Mr. Potato Head looking 300-pound, Snorlax running around with a sword. Like, I want my dude to have chiseled abs, a nice jawline. I want him to look like a stud, and he can save all the maidens. He's not maidenless, and the maidens look good. That's where most people lie, I think. Age restriction is not censorship. Correct. Well, it is censorship if you're not in the age bracket, but we're not talking about kiddies here. Like I'm talking about we're talking about adults and adult decisions. But it's not censorship, but it helps with optional censorship. Does that make sense? So the age restriction helps someone make an informed decision about what is in the content they're about to consume, so they can make the decision, do they want to censor themselves from it or not? But yeah, I mean, if you're an adult, age restriction is not technically censorship, correct? All right, so now we're going to go over to YouTube. And I want to show y'all something. So yesterday, I posted a new video. It's called Why the Internet Hates New Games. And I tried to think of a title for it that would not make people jump in the comments and be like, we don't hate new games. I was like, I can't think of one, so I just went with this anyway. If you haven't watched it, that's okay. Feel free to go watch it on your own time if you like. But in this video, I touch on topics like broken launches, pay to win, aggressive microtransactions, lack of innovation, lack of creativity. But I also touch on people that have taken the anti-woke mentality a little too far to a place where I feel it's toxic. Like if I see a trailer for a video game and there's a single black character shown in the trailer, this game's woke. It's going to be woke trash. Don't buy it. That kind of thing. I'm not talking about like if corporatized diversity is involved. I'm just saying I think some people have gone too far with the course correct. Because, we all got woke shoved down our throats for years, and now the pendulum's kind of swinging back the other way. And I think some people are going a little too hard on their course corrects. Kingerd, men who drool over video game girls are in the best true love you can get. Video game girls won't break your heart or your wallet. That's true. That's true. They'll never be a true mate with you either, I guess. Did people also go ape on Bayonetta games with its sexual at the time? Yeah. Yeah, they did. The problem is they blurred the line between attractive and sexualized. Well, I mean, attraction is inherently sexual in nature. I mean, like physical attraction. You know, it may not be super far down the road, but like maybe you think someone's pretty. What's the end goal? I mean, I'm not talking about like, oh, you're going to have sex with everyone that you think is good looking. Like, no, I'm just talking about biology here. Like we have sex drives as animals. Unless it's a DLC that may break your world a little. Right. So in this video, like I mentioned, I touched on a lot of those topics. God, I should get an ad blocker. I just don't want to get banned off YouTube. No! Go back. Thank you. I felt the ad was fun to watch. Strongly disagree. Get out of here. Okay. So because this first few minutes here talks about fair concerns versus toxicity, I knew I was going to get some pushback, right? Like I knew I was, because I even mentioned like Andy Pants Gaming here. I've said on stream before, I think he just spews insults. He doesn't actually make arguments. And then Heels v Babyface, is that what he goes? I think he goes by as. I brought up how he dunked on Silent Hill 2 a while back, talking about how they don't understand their audience. It's going to be a woke game. And then the game came out. It's not woke at all. It's actually great. And I have not seen anything from him talking about how it's actually a good game. And my point was that if someone doesn't want to be toxic, they need to be able to admit when they were wrong. What I said was that I think his take was wrong on this and he should admit that he was wrong. What people are going to hear is, I hate Heels v Babyface. I disagree with everything he's ever said. And I am as far left as you could possibly go. I'm so woke and I just can't stand it. I gotta go. I voted for Kamala 3 times. That's what people are going to hear when I say things like that. And I knew that, right? The internet's a polarized place. It's super tribalistic. I get it. Man, I can't wait for Stellar Blade to be on PC. Is it still not? That's crazy. See, those were some women hurting me. Right. Sign out to use ad block without YouTube knowing. True. I hit the mic when I did that. True. Okay. Anyway. So that was what I talked about in this video. And under my pinned comment here, I actually need to move it here. There we go. Under my pinned comment here, this was a tough one to put together just after the boy got here, because it took me a long time to make this video. I hope you all enjoy, and by all means, share your thoughts below. And under here, this person said, Skull and Bones, Dustborn, Dragon Age, and the Historical Concord came out last year, and the pronoun-orific, unfinished slop should have gamers trusting new games. And this is what I'm talking about with Twitter mentality. Have any of you ever once heard me prop up Skull and Bones, Dustborn, Dragon Age, or Concord? Ever? Have you ever heard me prop up unfinished slop? Ever? Ever? Since I've been on YouTube? I mean, God, this is such a waste of freaking breath. But, I mean, let me show you my anti-woke credentials. God, this is so stupid. Okay. So, in my most recent videos, I had a 7-minute segment in this one about Yasuke and why Ubisoft is in the wrong for what they did with Assassin's Creed Shadows. In this video, I had a whole segment over Sweet Baby Inc. and DEI and how corporatized diversity is not helpful to game development. It's hurting games more than it's helping. This whole video is where I publicly denounce my longtime, one of my favorite game studios ever, saying that I'm no longer going to support them publicly because I think they have gone too far woke. This one, I have a whole segment on how woke changes can harm the integrity, harm the like the if it's a remake video. So if they take a remake and make it like woke, it's like, well, why did you change it at all? What was the point? That it's not helpful to the game. Well, let's keep going. This video, let's go over to this video. I had an entire segment on how Skull and Bones is trash, and it's a reason why you shouldn't pre-order Ubisoft games. This entire video is how I think woke video game journalists are stupid and don't know anything about Resident Evil 5. Anything else? This video, I didn't have a whole segment on it, but I did mention how Sweet Baby made contributions to this game that didn't help the game at all. So anyway, there's my credentials, I guess. Now, let's go all the way back. Where'd they go? Where are the comments? Y'all see this? They're just gone. I'll try refreshing. There we go. All right. Now, y'all tell me, how have I ever propped these games up, especially on unfinished slop? I mean, my God, this is all right. My most popular video series I have on my entire channel is about why unfinished slop is the reason why we shouldn't pre-order games. My second most popular video series on my channel is about how influencers promote games. Even though influencers promote games, you still shouldn't listen to them until the game comes out because it might be unfinished slop. Call of Duty video talks about how the series has become unfinished slop over time. Helldivers 2 is humiliated Halo, talked about how Halo was an unfinished, broken game. And the list goes on. So, but because I made this video, that must mean that I think this list of games here and unfinished slop should have gamers trusting new games. It's so absurd. Actually, let me catch up on the chatty chat. Critical Drinker enjoyed Silent Hill 2 Remake for the most part. It's a good game. I liked it a lot. I only watch certain streamers and it's for a reason. Perhaps it has something to do with your name, Rod. Perhaps. I always watch Kingerd, not trying to big him up, but he's one of the realest you can find. My brain is too logical to the point that I'll argue with some games where a character is way too improperly dressed for the mission they're going to do. That's how I feel about, not Lara Croft, because that actually makes sense to me. Who is it? Who am I thinking of? Well, I mean, there's Stellar Blade, and there's Bayonetta, so I guess you could say those. I love Critical Drinker. He destroys everything that's wrong in our modern world. You can bring him up. It's fine if you bring him up. Is that who you're talking about, Critical Drinker? I don't watch him as much anymore, because I kind of got tired of woke content, or anti-woke content, because a lot of it sounds the same. And that's not a shot at content creators. It's just kind of, there's not a lot new to really say in that sphere. But I mean, yeah, he made a massive impact on the whole thing, for sure. Totally agree with you, Rod. Yeah. And the fake drunk voice does get a little grating after a while, I will say. But other than that, I think he's funny. I think he's really funny. And I appreciate that he, well, I haven't watched all of his content, but there's been several times where I've seen him be like, well, it could be this, but it could also be this. I always appreciate when someone considers an alternative, and he tends to do that. So I like when people do that. Anyway, so, but here's the thing. I actually am familiar with Kyle because I watched a couple videos back in his, back in the days of Marvel's Avengers. I watched some of his videos, and it kind of the same thing. Again, this is not a shot at another content creator. We're talking, we're criticizing ideas here, not channels and not people. Me personally, I stopped watching him after a bit for the same reason. You know, kind of a lot of the content's the same, not a lot new to say. And that, again, not a shot at Kyle. Obviously, he has no problem taking a shot at me, but again, he's criticizing my ideas. He's not criticizing my content or my channel, and so I'm not going to do the same. Here's the thing. I completely understand. I'm very proud of 35,000 subscribers, but in the grand scheme of YouTube, our channel is really small. It's a small channel. So I think it's totally reasonable that he doesn't know that his entire comment can be disproven by my content. He's not familiar with my content, and I don't expect somebody to see one video and then go watch their entire backlog before making a comment. I don't expect that. So I think that's completely reasonable. What is not forgivable, though, is him bringing this up in this video, because if he's saying that I think unfinished slop should have gamers trusting new games, how far into the video is it where I start talking about how games have betrayed us? I believe it's here. Oh my god. Don't subscribe to Peacock. They're interrupting our stream. Walk the same hallway at the same time every day at school or work. Yeah, right here at the 50-second mark, there's an entire animation about, it's an analogy for how video games have screwed us over. They betrayed us. Like, see, look, he pushes him over. And then immediately afterwards, I go into specific examples about unfinished games, pay to win. What else? What else do I say here? Not putting the player first, loot boxes, stuff like that. So that means for him to write this, for him to click on my video and think that I'm promoting at least unfinished slop, he had to have, like, how early in the video would he have had to decide what my video is about without watching it? He couldn't have even made it. This is at the 50-second mark. So that means he didn't even make it 50 seconds into the video before having an opinion on my entire video. What in the TikTok brain is going on here? And so let's watch from the beginning, and we're gonna see if we can spot what triggered him, because it's gonna have to be within the first 50 seconds. We know this for a fact. There's no way around that. Why does it feel like people aren't excited for new games anymore? Why do trailers for high-profile games get bombarded with dislikes? Sure, there's some that break through and get plenty of people hype anyway, but why does it feel like even with these, the safer and more prevalent opinion to have on the internet is to be skeptical, not optimistic? It was you! You're the baby! Every day. So far all I've done is pose questions. Could he have been triggered by the questions I asked? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's keep going. The world feels more divided, and the gaming community is no exception to this. All right. So in this one, I've got Angry Joe, a meme, Asmongold, Heels v Babyface. Maybe he was triggered by the faces I showed in this. I just looked up clips of people that are regularly either controversial or like aggressive in their speak. That's all this was. This actually wasn't sending any message at all. Maybe he saw these faces and assumed I was going to argue with them, which I actually do make a point against Heels v Babyface, but this great schism. The brutes call the elites traitors to gaming, the elites call the brutes shills for gaming, and the shareholding profits are in a boardroom discussing how this online discourse might affect the Great Journey's pre-order sales. What's caused this divide among gamers, and is there a remedy to it? Touch up your rage bait thumbnail. Okay, so maybe he thinks I'm making fun of rage bait thumbnails? Maybe? Which I kind of am. I mean, look at the thumbnails I made. Super Mario, Worse Than You Remember, Yellow Paint, Gaming for Idiots. I am making fun of rage bait thumbnails. Bow to your shrines of Sven Ving. Maybe he thinks I'm making fun of people who like Baldur's Gate 3, but again, in my content, I have propped up Larian and Baldur's Gate 3 several times, but I also understand that he wouldn't be familiar with that, and let's get into it. Okay, so in the first 50 seconds, the only things I could think of is maybe he was triggered by my questions, or the faces I showed right here, or the faces I showed here made him think I was going to argue with them or something. That's the only thing I can come up with. So I can excuse and understand him not being familiar with my other content. Well, first off, for context, by the way, context I forgot to add, Kyle is an exclusively anti-woke channel. That's what this person posts about. Here you go. Censored, race swaps, DEI, queer fears, layoffs, woke gaming, woke rejection, anti-woke. Yeah, that's what this channel is. So I have to assume that he was triggered by this. That's my best guess, is I think this is what did it. And because I showed their faces while asking, or while saying there's a divide amongst gamers, that must have led him to believe that all of these games, pronoun horrific and unfinished slop, the whole video is about why the gaming industry has screwed us over, or how it screwed us over. The whole thing. You can't watch this, right? Right? Is my self-bias showing that you can sit through this entire video about me? Look at the names of the chapters. They took our money and lost our trust. Fair concerns versus toxicity. They try to change our preferences. They ignore our concerns. Their games keep dying. They withhold content. They made us ask more questions. They're terrified to innovate. They literally sell us the same games. They can't even get remasters right. How do you look at that and think that I support this? So anyway, my point is, I understand him not being familiar with my other content, but as another content creator who is got a check mark, he's verified, as another content creator with over 100,000 subscribers, much bigger than me, you can't really forgive the TikTok brain, click on video, watch 10 seconds, have an opinion about the whole video, move to another video. Like, that happens to me all the time, and it happens to a lot of content creators. Like, you see a comment that's like, I know that person didn't watch the video because what they said is directly contradicted by the video. But for another content creator to do that, that's where I'm like, all right, this person should know better, I would think. But maybe it's because I'm a smaller channel that he doesn't care, doesn't really. He doesn't owe me anything. He doesn't owe me watching my video. Like, that's fine. But it does, to me, beg the question, if he does that little research before forming an opinion on somebody, I mean, how little research does he do on his own content, I wonder? I don't know. If he is as informed about his other content as he was about my content, then I fear for the viewers that give him credibility, I guess. You know, and it could be a one-off thing. Maybe he's the best anti-woke content creator ever. I don't know. I haven't watched him in a long time. But anyway, the whole to put all this together, to tie this up in a bow, because in my video I said, I wonder if I could just delete all the text. Remove objects with generative ease. You got it. That's that's pretty garbage. Ooh, look at that. Wow. All right. So, because I said, let's say, well, look at us cleaning this up. How about that? Very cool. Because I say that there's a divide amongst gamers, and maybe that puts me like over here, and I don't like woke stuff in games, but I think that people go too far in their woke criticisms. We'll say anti-woke is over here, woke is over here, and let's say I'm right here. But because I dare say that I think some people peddle outrage a little too much, somebody over here who's really far over here, they're going to see me as this person. The internet is too tribalistic. There's too much polarization, and bring back lukewarm takes is my point. Bring back balanced, lukewarm takes. It's okay for someone to not be wholly bought in on this side or wholly bought in on this side. It's okay for someone to land right here around the middle. It doesn't make as riveting content, I guess, but it's okay to have an opinion that's not inflammatory or super duper committed. It's fine. It's fine. Don't sweat it. It's not a big deal. I just play games I want to play, to be honest. I don't really take any of what is said about them. Well, there you go. I like reviews, though. It helps me inform me. Supreme Court Justice Scalia had a good word when it came to defining things like this. While it is hard to define, I know it when I see it. I think this reflects the current discussion well. Yeah, I mean, Frank O'Connor said the same thing about Halo, and that didn't go over well. But I do think for some things, you're absolutely right. Probably thought your sarcasm was genuine. Maybe. He was triggered by how Thomas Zane was, to be honest. You are a gooner, you know that? I'm like 20 minutes behind live, so I might be totally out of context. Oh, God. Well, skip ahead, because we ain't talking about anything interesting. I'm not being interesting anyway, so just skip ahead. Honestly, you were still on point, Scott. He is. He's 20 minutes back, and he's still doing good. Kingerd could be Dr. Darling in the Control movie, and singing She's Dynamite would shock the hater at Remedy. She'd be begging him for a follow back. I promise you she doesn't know who I am. Nobody at Remedy has seen my video, and none of them saw my tweets. I guarantee you. I do not have enough influence nor power for that. That's a promise. I win 20 minutes from now. The 10-second viewing and making a conclusion by not watching the whole video is an interesting strategy. Very unfortunate with it. Maybe he mistook it as a short. Maybe he did. I chalk it up to TikTok brain. I chalk it up to extreme polarization, making it where you go, if I catch even a whiff of someone who is opposing my view, then I'm going to immediately assume they're on the far opposite side of the spectrum. And I think that when you combine short attention spans with extreme polarization, that's what you get. Again, this is like the example I gave earlier, the Twitter response. I like peanut butter. Kyle comments back, so you hate jelly? That's what this is. To a T, that is what this is. Let's play Mafia 2. I'm done with this. This is such a waste of breath. I can't believe I just gave my friggin' anti-woke credentials. Ugh. God. So stupid. It's all so tiring. My next few videos won't even mention woke stuff at all. Well, here, okay, I'll one last thing. I didn't bring up all this stuff in this video because unlike anti-woke YouTube, regular anti-woke YouTube, I'm not interested in making the exact same video 3 times in a row. Like, I've already covered that here and here. I don't feel the need to go over it again. Even my videos that are similar to one another, like the Don't Pre-Order series or the YouTuber series, they have different subjects. The topic is the same, but they have a different frame of reference, different reference point. If I were to hit all of those subjects that he talked about in that comment, I would have had to just repeat the same. In fact, you know what? Look at this. Watch this. Ugh. Watch this ad. I'll show you a specific point in this video. Let's go to it. All right, so this is the part in the video where it's like a game show where I'm giving good, like, fair criticism and making fun of people who ignore fair criticism and turn it into toxicity. Here's what I do about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Fragile masculinity, like the actress from Intergalactic did. Right after this. Mad, bro? Here. And your final criticism is Assassin's Creed Shadows starring Yasuke. Originally, in my original recording and my first draft of this video, I then followed this up with a segment in which I talked about Yasuke and Ubisoft related stuff, and then it occurred to me, I've already done this. I did this in the last video I just made. This one, I did it for 7 minutes, and I don't want people to be like, oh, he's making the same video again, and I don't want to talk about the same subject again. So here's what I did instead. I fast forward through a 7-minute segment of a different video, and I put text on the screen saying what I talked about. Now, what they really say, is that a minority? We have a... So, yeah, for me to hit all these subjects that he brought up, I would have had to basically copy and paste my script from other videos, and I'm just not interested in that. So anyway, on to Mafia 2. No, I don't want to save my work. Get out of my face. On to Mafia 2. Where is my Xbox thing? Is it gone? Oh no, I think it's been so long. Have we been on for over an hour? Oh no, the Xbox is going to be off in the living room. Oh, that's big sad. Vent complete, on with the game. Right. Now it's complete. Now we can move on with the game. Oh man, I think my Xbox is off. Big sad. I may have to walk out there and go turn it on. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's fine. It's just kind of annoying. Wait, doesn't this turn it on? It does turn it on. All right, score. Score. If that video, mark my words, if that video takes off, it will probably get bashed on more so by anti-woke YouTube than it will anybody else. Because I dared argue with it. I just don't believe in subscribing to a tribe. I just don't. The people that watch this after the fact, like, where's Mafia 2? They're going to have to skip ahead an hour to get to the actual game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. Hey, by the way, if the viewership on my horror streams are pretty low, but I'm going to be honest with you, it is so fun playing those games. And Cabin Factory is my new favorite indie horror game that I've played. So if you haven't watched that stream, I'm going to release a VOD for it. Not VOD, an edited version of it probably tomorrow or the next day, if you just want to watch a quick run through. But if you want to see the whole game, I recommend it. It was really a fun game. I had a good time. Yeah, Asmund does it to farm content. He says it all the time. He knows what he's doing. He's not stupid. He does what? I'm in the UK. Woke is 100 times there than it is here. Worse in America than it is in the UK. Really? I would have thought it was the opposite. Hey, hearing it straight from the horse's mouth, folks. Rod Gunner's telling us what's up. I just want to play video games as a good storyline and gameplay without any of the socio and ideological politics being forced by both the left and right and both demanding we have to accept it. Exactly. Pretend my Microsoft Paint thing's back up. Why is this game not starting? What's the problem here? My take on it matches yours. I don't want it being forced on me. I don't like corporatized diversity. I'm not interested in the messaging. But I do not believe that diversity on its face is enough to warrant calling a game woke or ideological peddling. That is where I differ with, I think, the further end of the spectrum of the anti-woke crowd. Because all they've got to do is see a picture of a female character from Doom the Dark Ages. This just happened on Twitter the other day. All they've got to do is see a picture of a female character from Doom the Dark Ages, and all of a sudden, oh, this game's going to be woke because she's not a supermodel. That's what I'm talking about. Profile initializing? Why'd they spell it like that? Sure, yeah, initialize my profile. That's good enough for me. Additional content, oh boy. 2K terms of in order to proceed, you must accept all the online that's so garbage. That's so garbage. 2K games, you're garbage. No, I don't want to. I want to make an account. Get out of my face. Variety streamer, the audio's probably jacked. But yeah, so let me dumb this down even further. Forced corporatized diversity, bad. Diversity, context dependent. If it's either a net neutral, it helps this, it makes sense in the story. It's case by case, right? Like if I have a story set in 1500s Poland, it's probably not going to be a diverse story, so it only makes sense for it to not be there. But if I have a game set in modern day New York, it makes perfect sense to be there. So that's where I differ, is I don't believe we've moved to the point of saying that it's not just forced diversity anymore. All diversity is forced diversity now, and I don't subscribe to that. I don't believe in that. Rod, I work for the NHS and it is very woke. What's NHS? Whatever happens in America, though, always comes to the UK. Well, that's funny because we say the same. We say the opposite here. Whatever happens in Europe ends up moving over here eventually. UK has woke versus migrants, and they have began to fuse. Oh, good. I felt sorry for the staff. It's woke in the UK here, but America has a lot worse, to be honest. Well, that's interesting. Doctor Who is the biggest woke show here, and it's pretty freaking woke, though, dude. Doctor Who is nuts. I mean, Doctor Who. True. Okay, Mafia 2. This option is suitable for most players who are already familiar. Alright, that was an hour of ranting. Let me run to the restroom real fast. I'll be right back. I'll leave this up here so y'all can watch it. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. And we will finally be getting into Mafia 2. That was strange. Never mind. All right, I'll be right back. I have returned. NHS is free medical care. You got to pay for it in America healthcare. Yes, correct. We do have to pay for our healthcare. Can't believe that. You got to pay for your own healthcare. Nobody looking after the little people. I didn't mind Jodie Whittaker. The story's got a bit weak towards the end of the season. Oh, Doctor Who. Yeah. Yeah, the newest Doctor is enough for me to not even bother. Like the newest what I've seen since they added the newest Doctor is enough for me to not even bother turning it on. I've seen too many clips. Too many clips that have turned me off of it. Friggin' Weeping Angels, though. Is it a lukewarm take to say that I think that I miss the David Tennant days? Is that too much of a cold take? I cried when David Tennant left, haha, and cried for him to leave after coming back. Yeah, I thought he was actually like coming back for a little longer, and they kept him around. Wasn't it like an episode? And he was gone again? NHS hiring policies is very derogatory. Hiring people based on identity and sexual preferences. Oh, UK is very woke. My cousin threatened to have me arrested as I would not agree with her leftist views. Oh my god. That's nuts. Torchwood, film where I live. Also, I'm caught up to live now, just in time for Kingerd to take a leak. Good. Glad you're here. Glad you're here, Scottman. I liked Rowan Atkinson's. Nice. I enjoyed Torchwood. Torchwood was pretty solid. I'm sad it got canceled. Excellent timing. Okay. Mafia 2. We're in. We're in, baby. All right, we're going to play on hard. Mafia 2 Definitive Edition presents the game's narrative content in its original form from 2010. The game... Here's a disclaimer. The game includes culturally sensitive content and themes and is intended only for mature audiences. What? Is there a slur somewhere? Is that what it is? So I got bamboozled. Y'all bamboozled me. I thought Mafia 2 Definitive Edition, the guy who wants too much, I thought Mafia 2 Definitive Edition was going to be a remake like the first one was. This is a remaster, if I'm not mistaken. It's the same game as Mafia 2, just with new graphics. Maybe some new mechanics, but like I hear it's the same game. So this is a remaster. Mafia 1 Definitive was a remake. This is a remaster. And I've also heard there's copyrighted music throughout the whole thing, so GG's. Dude going hard mode. Well, let's hope I don't regret that. We'll see. Tommy coming back? I have no idea. Tommy Angelo lived to be an old man, so I don't know when this game takes place. I have no idea. I'm gonna assume.
My name is Vito Scaletta.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume we're not playing as Tommy.
I was born in Sicily in 1925. That little guy's me. I'm standing there with my parents and my sister Francesca.
How's the volume?
Old house.
The transition from me speaking to the game.
Much about the old country, except that we were pretty hard up. And then one day my father decided it was time to move away. Away from Sicily, across the ocean, to start a new life.
Oh, this isn't the same engine as Mafia Remake, is it? This doesn't look as good. Maybe it does. Maybe it's just those people on the boat. I mean, it's good enough for me. I don't care. Y'all watched me play through King Kong 2005, so I don't care if the graphics aren't brand new.
In my life had I seen anything as fantastic as Empire Bay. It was beautiful.
Audio's good, volume good. Good. You already saw what happened to Tommy in the end scene of Mafia 1. Correct.
I'd never seen anything filthier, more disgusting than our new shit.
It's not censored? Oh, good. If there is copyrighted music throughout, at least we're able to catch the live stream. Yeah. That's the spirit.
It was more like a nightmare.
He mentioned the old country, Italy. I'm assuming that's where Mafia, the old country, is going to take place. The one that just got announced at the Game Awards.
And what little money he made mostly went towards booze. Eventually, my parents sent me to school. I had to learn English. I sure as hell wasn't gonna do that in a neighborhood full of Italians. That's where I met Joe.
Come on, Vito, hurry it up. We ain't got all night.
Over time, Joe and I got to be best friends. And since we were both poor and there wasn't much work around, shit, we started a little business of our own.
Uh-oh.
Freeze! Police! Stop! Vito, this way! Throw me to bed! Stop! I'm gonna shoot!
Shit.
Okay, you bastard. Spread your legs.
Fuck.
Now put your hands on the fence.
I'm sorry, Vito. Well, that one time it didn't work out so good. The year was 1943. America was at war. And the army was looking for guys who spoke the language to help with the invasion of Sicily. I was 18.
Thought it was multiple ending. Not Mafia 1, no.
Who says you can't go home again?
Who's looking forward to the old country? Me. Oh, here it is. We're playing it now, boys. Plot twist, this is the old country.
Husky. I was assigned to the 504th Parachute Infantry. On the 11th of July, we were
I'll turn on subtitles once the cutscene's over, by the way.
We got hit by flak and had to bail out. Way behind enemy lines. Only 3 of us made it. If it wasn't for the local resistance, we wouldn't have had a chance. So Mussolini soldiers came into the town and started rounding everybody.
I don't trust that when I hit pause, it's not going to skip the cutscene. So that's why I'm waiting till afterwards to go to the settings.
Se nessuno parla, quest'uomo morirà.
At least it gives us some for the Italian. Okay. Now we're talking. Give me some sweet game settings. Subtitles. Yes. All right, we're in. I fancied Martha in Doctor Who, so I want her to be my wife. Understandable. This is a graphic uplift upgrade, so not too many improvements. Okay, okay. Well, good to know. Yeah, I didn't know that till like yesterday. I thought it was going to be Mafia Definitive Edition 2, but no, this is Mafia 2 remastered. Old Country looks quality. Not sure I'm going to get to it soon after launch. Yeah. So Old Country game is pre-Mafia 1 dates. I'm going to assume yes. I'm going to assume it's going to be at least a few decades before Mafia 1. Probably Kingerd. I'm looking for. Yeah, I think I will play it. I loved Mafia 1. Y'all saw my reactions to Mafia 1. I loved it. So I have hopes for Old Country. Let's do this.
Right, Scaletta. Take the shot.
Dang, these. Who am I? Am I just capping this guy? Boom! Dang, the aiming is very sensitive. Press A to leave corner. Alright. How do I reload? I forgot every control. I don't remember how to reload. So Y. Is it? It's RB. Whoa! They got laid out. Set cover, boys. Let me know how that combat volume is, too. Alright, we're running across. Whoa! Why did I think I could do that? Let me climb. Press LB. Oh. Kingerd, are you one of those savages that always has captions on while watching shows? Shut up, idiot! No, I am now. In my living room, I have a good reason, and audio is so poorly. Grenade. Granado. How do you throw it? Oh, hit it twice. See ya, boys. A lot of streaming audio is so poorly optimized that action sequences will be super loud, voices will be super low, and sometimes I just hate volume up, volume down, volume up, volume down. So I'll just put subtitles on. But if I can hear it okay, then I'll leave them off. No, my wife prefers subtitles on, so if I ever watch anything with her, subtitles are on. pickup pistol. How many guns can I carry, I wonder? Take cover. Well, I want to know how to switch. Let me switch. Oh, it's D-pad inventory. Okay. Let's do it, boys.
On the stairs.
Ooh. Oh. Nice nade. Spider-Man 2 came out on PC this week, and I might actually give it a play at some point on stream. Maybe. Don't have to stream it. I can just play it on my downtime. I have never played Spider-Man 2. I've heard there's lots of forced woke this and that in it. I've just never played it for myself, so I wouldn't know.
Right behind you.
I see you. I see you. Oh, we're healing automatically. I'm not using bandages or anything like the first game. I wonder if it... Ah! I wonder if that's just for this part? I don't know.
The door's collapsed.
Age brings out the subtitle usage. For me, it's truly the audio. Horribly...
Arrenditi o gli faccio saltare.
Drop him! For me, it's poorly optimized. Did he die anyway? That's so garbage. Sorry, buddy. I don't think I could have prevented that.
Shit. Looks like we're going this way. Come on.
Heal. Oh my god, that's a lot of them. This is not what I was expecting for this game. Band of Brothers is not the direction I thought we were going today. Yeah, that's so sensitive. Hit him. There we are.
Shit! This balcony isn't gonna work.
Hey, it worked. It worked fine. Whoa! No!
Get inside, Skeleton.
My brother! Is
Die out there.
that a shotgun? No. Use the MG and defend the town hall? Where's the MG? Where are you? Alright, press. This is nuts. We've gone full Call of... Mafia 2 release date. Dang it. Dang it. You Mafia 2 lovers, let me know. But looks like the original came out in 2010. The tail end of the 2000s is when every game and its mother was trying to emulate Call of Duty. I'm curious if COD's popularity had an effect on this game. Maybe it's just for this sequence. I don't know. We'll see.
Get on it.
I could see it being just for this sequence as a way to try to get new players invested and to keep playing it, but the whole game won't be this way. I'm about to die. This thing's recoil is insane! Oh, I'm sorry, you wanted cover? It's the biggest magazine imaginable. Get off the gun. Get off the gun. How do I get off the gun? I would love to get off the gun, but I can't. I can't get off the gun. I'm trying. What do I push? It's not X. Okay. UK dialects and shows can be a guest game, so I will... True. If there's a hard to understand dialect. Peaky Blinders, I gotta use subtitles. Ooh. When Tom Hardy comes on screen in Peaky Blinders, dude, yeah, its subtitles are nothing. It's the Peaky Blinders. Call me Shelby. This dude's about to get capped. The Americans have come to liberate us. They're our friends. They'll get rid of Mussolini for us. Those subtitles are small, boy.
No, è davvero Don Calò. Ogni tanto dovresti ascoltare I consigli di noiazzi del posto. Ci arrendiamo.
You get a pass with the wife element? Thank you, thank you.
Don Carlo.
If I have it my way, there wouldn't be a need for subtitles.
Surrendered that day. Why?
Oh, that was the head of a mob? That's power. The head of the mob came out and said, surrender to the American soldiers. And they said, okay. You made me think of Al Batman or AI Batman script. Joker flips Alfred Pennyworth the butler. Home sweet home. Okay, so 1945. This is just after the events of Mafia 1, because Mafia 1 was in the 30s, I'm pretty sure. War movies Platoon or Hamburger Hill are my favorites. What is one of my favorite war movies? I mean, obviously, Saving Private Ryan's just too good.
Years later, the Nazis put a bullet in me. I was in the hospital for a bit.
I like The Hurt Locker. It's a really slow one, but I still enjoyed it.
At least for a little while.
One of the worst war movies I've seen is Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. Watched it recently. The trailer looked really promising, but the whole movie looks so cheap.
Vito! Over here!
We Were Soldiers is good.
Hey! Welcome home, buddy. How'd you know?
Why weren't you there, Joe?
Come on, let's take a ride.
Why didn't you enlist? Draft dodger, huh?
Nice car.
Comes with the territory.
Wait, did they have drafts for World War II? I know they did for Nam.
Yeah, sure.
Vietnam, they had drafts. You had to go if you got called, but World War II, I don't know. Which is the one where the guy plays dead but snipes a load of enemies?
Tell the truth, you miss it?
Oh, I'm driving. No, I'm not. Okay.
Not like this place ever done me any favors, but anything's better than a foxhole.
Yeah, there's a weird echo to the voices that's not the stream.
This is the coldest winter on record. Papers say it's gonna keep up like this for weeks. Don't worry though, a drink will warm you right up. How long's it been since we had
I love snow. I love snowy weather.
Almost 3.
Give me this in real life.
Party, right?
Come on, Vito, come on. The last drink we had together was right after your romance funeral. Right before you shipped out. You remember.
5 minutes, we're already talking about my deadbeat father. Can we change the subject, please?
So tell me, pal, what was it like over there anyway?
Platoon is above Saving Private Ryan. That's certainly a take. I like Platoon.
Yeah, I know.
You guys kicked Mussolini's ass, right?
Sort of. We had a little help from a guy named Don Carlo.
As a movie as a whole, you might be right. That opening scene of D-Day, though, with Saving Private Ryan is historical. Like, that is a gem of a scene.
From old man Patton himself.
Whoa, so you're a real war hero, huh? And then what? You screwed a couple of Sicilian broads and came home?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
The old country. Over here, you can screw anything with a heartbeat. No one.
Oh, The Hurt Locker. That's a good movie. I forgot about that movie.
Here's to the U.S. of A.
I'm pretty sure that movie, like, tied with Avatar in 2009 for Best Picture.
Salud.
Or something ridiculous. Maybe it was just a nominee. It might have beat Avatar. I don't remember.
I took a bullet.
I did like it, though. I liked it a lot. Full Metal Jacket.
You mean you gotta go back?
What'd you think?
Everything after the training is over, I'm just like, eh. It's fine. It's fine.
1 minute.
That might be a hot take. I don't know. Maybe. On September 1940, the United States instituted the Selective Training and Service Act, which required all men between the ages of 21 and...
Last week, you know, the guy's name is Vito Scalone. Thanks, Giuseppe. All right, I'll see you later.
Oh, there's no way this isn't copyrighted. That's a fact. Enjoy it, folks. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Then it first appeared, and the doctors say you can't fight no more.
What? Oh, whoa. Did you just...
Like I said, I know people. You get all the official paperwork tomorrow.
Mel Gibson, my hero, and We Were Soldiers. Lay me down in the cold, cold ground.
Isn't that a bit risky? It's me that could end up in a slammer, you know?
Okay, so everyone between 21 and 45 had to register. Gnarly.
Welcome home present. And don't worry, the documents will be clean. Trust me.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, the classical music, we're done for.
Now you can start thinking about what you're gonna do next.
Sure. But first I gotta go home.
All right.
What does the UK think of Braveheart? I've heard the Scots hate the accents in history.
No problem.
Love the film, hated his accent.
Come see me tomorrow.
Understandable.
We have a lot to talk about.
It's kind of like whenever there's some actors that try to play an American accent and it shows, like Gerard Butler, Liam Neeson. Theirs are pretty obvious that they're not. Christmas music? Yeah, dude, we're all in on copyright.
Thanks. Keep the change.
I love it. Oh, there's a money system.
And since we've no place
To go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
man, it doesn't show signs of stop. And I've brought me some corn.
Walk to your mother's? I ain't walking, I'm running.
The lights are turned way down.
I'm not even going to be able to make edits of this stream. It's just going to be filled with copyrighted music.
Finally
It's good night.
how I'll hate going out in the storm.
An apparel store? Oh.
Hold me tight.
Y'all signed up to watch Mafia 2 get streamed. What you're going to get is Dress Up Simulator. Sorry. Fair warning now. Whoop, wrong way. Fair warning now. That's what you're getting. But once I get my trench coat and hat, we'll be straight.
Let it snow and snow.
That's 3 games in a row I've streamed that at some point in time are set in a city like that looks just like this. What if we just saw Big Monkey Kong just hauling tail down the street, flipping over cars, smashing spotlights? What a plot twist.
Finally
It's good night.
how I'll hate going out in the storm.
I wonder if streaming has helped or hurt gaming as a whole.
All the way home
Because it's definitely made it to where games don't copyright their soundtracks anymore. But I'm curious if that means they censor stuff. Some of them might censor stuff a little bit more so that streamers are more likely to play their game. I don't know.
let it snow,
I'd love to hear
let it
some interviews with like industry insiders on that kind of stuff. Those behind closed doors decisions. Like how much does the expectation that people will stream your game impact its development? Oh, it hissed at me. Get out of here, stupid cat. Good riddance. Hope you landed on a cactus. William Wallace was Welsh, not Scottish. Saving Private Ryan is very long. I watched the movie one time and that was enough for me. Understood. Understood. If you want the best parts of Saving Private Ryan, but you don't want to watch the whole movie over again, just watch Band of Brothers.
Sit down. You must be hungry, Vito. Francesca made you a special dinner. Zuppa di pollo.
Because Band of Brothers is... Tom Hanks was a producer on it. And I think the whole point of the show was to emulate Saving Private Ryan.
Good, Frankie.
And they did a good job. I've never seen The Pacific, though, which was like the sequel series.
Yeah, sure.
Vito, you know better.
Dude, some sausage pasta sounds bomb.
Benedice Signore, pronunciare la tua volontà. Salve cielo, provvede nel cuore vicino di noi.
Where's Willem Dafoe grabbing a piece of turkey when we need him? Where's Aunt May slapping hands?
You should get some sleep. Your room is just like you left it.
I don't buy games because I can watch them. Well, and that actually goes back to the same point about game development. Like, you know, how does that impact the way they're made? Like, oh, well, how many people... I'd love to see the trade-off between streaming exposure and sales. How much does it really help? I'm willing to bet for story-based games, primarily narrative-focused, it probably hurts. But for multiplayer or microtransaction-based games, it probably helps.
Sleep well, mio bambino.
Mio Bambino. Let It Snow is one of those songs that's so classic that whoever gets royalties gets very happy each year. I'm sure they do.
This ain't gonna cut it. I gotta find a place to stay.
And they deserve it. It's a banger. Imagine writing such a banger that basically every English-speaking place in the world plays your song around the same time of year every year. Oh, dude. Yeah, we're in. Mafia 3 combat jacket. Oh, it must be because I bought something about the edition maybe I got. It was a package deal. I got Mafias 1, 2, and 3 all together. I guess just my leather jacket with shirt. It's called a day. What in the Leon Kennedy is going on here? Nah, not really. All right. Need a hat. Kingerd, I'd 100% watch an interview conducted by you with people in the industry commenting on the effects of streaming on copyright behavior. I would love to be in a position where people like that would take my calls. I would love it.
Go back soon.
Actually,
Well, maybe
Joe's taking...
maybe if I did it from the perspective of the main channel, they'd go for it.
Mama,
Maybe.
would you rather me go back and get shot again?
No.
Exactly. Joe probably saved my life.
Promise that you won't get in any more trouble with that, Joe. You know, your papa used to work for this man at the waterfront named Papalardo.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the union.
Papalardo, good guy.
You could talk to him. Work hard like you were your papa. Talk to him. Please.
Is he gonna be a mobster?
Go talk to him.
Is this nice, sweet old lady sending me to a mobster?
Grazie a Dio.
I want to go to Italy very badly. There's a lot of places I want to go. We talked about this in Mafia 1. There's a lot of places in the world I want to go to very badly. I meant to do it, or at least travel some before having a kid. Just didn't happen. But, you know, no regrets. Maybe that just means me and the boy and the wife can all go together someday. You know, the whole idea of like, well, live your best life and then have kids. I'm like, I think the best life is going to be, for me, having a kid and being with my wife. I don't want to envy the days before the family, you know?
I don't give a
sorry.
damn. I don't care
get
if you
the
gotta
money.
sell
I
everything you
promise.
got.
What the hell's going on here?
Vito!
What's up, girl? Oh, is that his sister?
Oh, yeah?
Combat tutorial, here we go. Press B for a light punch.
I'm gonna take you to school.
Press A for a dodge.
Tough guy,
No,
scaring a
no.
woman, huh?
It's,
Come
oh!
on, show me what you got.
Oh, hold A to dodge.
Vito, please.
B, B, B.
Even worse.
You'll make it even worse, I doubt it. I'm gonna bet this guy's with a rival mob, separate from who I'm about to go talk to. Get him! Hard punch.
Stop.
Hard punch.
Please, Vito, what are you
Get back up. Okay, so you can't start dodging mid-combo. Understood. Stop it! Alright, hold A.
Please, Vito, this isn't...
Why? Why? Come get some. Swing, idiot. Go ahead. Do it again. B, B, B.
You'll get yourself into more trouble, Vito.
Doubt it. Why? 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 How tough is this guy? Oh, takedown.
Stop, please.
Oh, I had to hit him again while he was still getting up. I failed to do that. Okay.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out of here. You're gonna be sorry. The both of yous.
Finally, somebody says yes in a game.
Sorry,
The both of yous.
We didn't want to bother you with this.
Bother me? Bother me with what? Come on, tell me what's going on here, Frankie.
Mariah Carey's also very happy. Oh, yeah, no doubt. I wonder how much money she makes from that.
Loan shark, thinking he'd get a better job and pay him back.
Papa borrowed money from a loan
We
shark.
found out right after you left for the war.
How much?
$2,000.
Oh,
What?
a dad who's not even around anymore, so
Once
they're
they
coming
make
after
this
his
guy have to
family.
hold back by the end of this week. Otherwise, the debt goes up again.
I ain't gonna make that kind of money working at the
Rather watch Band of Nerds than Band of
I
Brothers.
don't know. Mama won't
Come
tell
on,
me.
Band of Brothers slaps.
It's okay, Vito. We'll manage somehow.
The driving in the snow in this game is very fun. Hello, Gaming Fire. Good. Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Vito.
Somebody in a
Take care of yourself.
shorts comment mentioned something about the driving in this game too.
I bet Joe could help me out.
Let's go steal it. Go to Joe's place. Joe Mama? That wasn't funny, Kingerd. Stop. Not funny, didn't laugh. Hold LB. What are these controls, dude? Is there a stamina bar somewhere? Yeah, that's how I got it also. It was like 20 bucks, which I already had two on, and on PC, if a game gets an upgrade, you get it for free. How generous. Back in the day, they called all gamers nerds. I'm happy to be a nerd. They sure did. a lot of stuff that's popular today, we got bullied for if we liked in school. Marvel superheroes, video games, Halo, Star Wars. Yeah, dude, you didn't go to school wearing a Star Wars t-shirt. You got bullied if you did. I remember when the MCU was becoming popular and people were suddenly figuring out who Captain America, Thor, Iron Man were. Before that, you were a nerd and a half. You were a dork. You were a mouth-breathing, four-eyed, idiot, loser dweeb if you liked Marvel stuff before then.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know where Joe Barbaro lives?
To the right of the stairs, and tell him that racket last night has to stop. If he don't like it, he can find another place to live.
To the right of the stairs. Anybody got a light?
Oh yeah, dude, this song's copyrighted too. He's a boogie woogie around the company man.
You disgusting pig.
This is the song that Choco dances to in Land of the Lost.
All right, girls, that's it for now. I got business. Right tomorrow, okay? Pick up where we left off.
Stop, we can all have fun.
Yes.
Later, I said. Me and Vito here haven't seen each other for a long time. We got a lot of catching up to do.
Looks like you're doing okay, Joey boy.
Not bad. I tell you, that little Spanish broad is fucking wild.
Speaking of audio optimization, maybe if they want to talk over some music, they could turn the music down a tad, huh?
You know how she is. She wants me to get a straight job.
You're gonna look for one?
I don't know. I sure as hell ain't gonna make the same mistake my old man did.
Why do these games always make us make promises to wise old people we are destined to break?
Punching the clock ain't gonna cut it.
Hey, you could stay with me as long
Good
as
question.
When we'll find you a job,
Why we gotta break the old lady's heart? And it's gonna be encouraged very heavily by the gameplay to do exactly the opposite of what she wants us to do.
Lots of people who pay well for a risky job, so to speak. I'm sure I can line something up for my oldest friend. The working man's a sucker, that's for damn sure.
The working man's a sucker.
Okay, step one. I gotta introduce you to Giuseppe so we can pick up them discharge papers. Let's go.
40s and 50s cars in this game, so hopefully better handling. Well, hopefully, but it's also a 2010 mechanic, so we'll see.
More like the last 3 months. I barely had time to furnish the place.
3 months? Holy shit.
You just gotta know the right people, and you're all set, because you know me.
That's not it.
Look at this. You got your own phone.
Yeah, and now you do too. Can't do business without it these days.
I want to use the phone. What am I calling? You have no number to call. Okay. GTA has cell phones. We have landlines. Mafia 3, I still have to finish.
Said you were going to introduce me to
There was some things that completely turned me off with same missions. Oh, that sucks.
When you was over there, didn't you think about what you was gonna do?
That sucks, because Mafia 1, I don't remember any mission that was repetitive.
Find a nice girl, settle down.
Whoa.
Even if it was the similar gameplay, like narratively, there was something new going on. And the set piece was great.
Hey,
I really hope this game is like that.
Thing with the discharge papers.
Hey, all I did was make a phone call. You can thank Giuseppe when we go pick him up.
Back when phones were stationary. No kidding. I mean, I had a home phone. I still remember the number for it, too. I remember the number for my family's kitchen phone like it was yesterday.
Hey, you think I could,
What? Drive, Vito? The roads are icy. You ain't never drove a car before.
Joe, I was driving almost the whole time I was over there.
Yeah, but this ain't no tank, Vito. This is
Oh
one of the nicest
no, is
cars
the
running
game
I didn't drive it.
intentionally bad with driving because it's icy?
It's,
Please, no.
You gonna let me drive a while?
All right. Here's the keys. Just be fucking careful. All right, when it's cold as fuck outside, you gotta give it a little more gas than usual. That's the pedal over there on the right.
I know, Joe, I know.
Uh-oh. Not good. Alright, so somebody in a shorts comment said I should play with the driving set on simulation. That sounds like a trap. That really sounds like a trap. Let's try normal first, then we'll try simulation. We slide on ice? No, we really don't.
Just go straight for a while.
It's cold outside. So very nice. Your hair looks swell. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm at the wrong part of the song. Fireplace roar.
Hey Vito, you know what time it is?
Handbrake, yes. Maybe just to have a drink more. While I pour.
He says you're gonna pay for it.
Outside. Say, what's in the streak? To break the spell.
They really taught you
They really taught you how to drive over there. Crashes. It's cold outside. Pretty sure Seth MacFarlane and the girl from Victorious sing that song together. They have a version.
Ooh, get a load of that, baby.
Nice.
I've got your hat. Your hair looks swell.
A car like that would be ashamed to smash the window. You should grab yourself some lockpicks over at Giuseppe's.
My mother is really a furry. My brother will be pacing the floor.
Welcome to Giuseppe's General Store, a thief's paradise.
Maybe you're also a furry.
He even sells phony gun permits and discharge papers.
Maybe just to have a drink more.
Hey, Giuseppe, I brought you a new customer.
He's straight up, right?
Yes, sir, all the way. This here's Vito, my oldest friend. This is Giuseppe.
I think I about had it with Gizmo barking.
Please.
Think I about had it.
Papers for you.
Yeah, they are. You got them finished already?
It was a pain in the ass, but sure, they're done.
Well, thanks.
Mafia 3 is a victim to bloated open world. I heard that, and I heard this game is too, but I guess we'll see. Maybe it's bloated in comparison to 1? Bloated world syndrome, I'm over that. I'm completely over it.
We need a set of lockpicks, too.
That's why I love Mafia 1 so much. It was so straightforward. Alright. Lockpick. 700. Why is there a comma there? A must-have for breaking and entering. What is going on with the commas? Is that how they used to write currency because it wasn't inflated so much to where cents were almost obsolete? Having a phone, we do this. Well, kids, I've never seen a kid do it. I just keep hearing it. Apparently, kids do this. This with their hand, like they're holding a smartphone. And we do this because of what we're used to. And that bothers me. No, it's the children who are wrong. Press X to pick the lock. Left stick to move the pin.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, jeez. Alright. Oh, y'all can't see it because Daddy's got his camera in the way. I might move it. Depends on how badly y'all want to see the lockpick minigame.
Easy, huh?
Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. I do it all the time when I lock my keys in the car.
Well, if the map's on the bottom right too, I might actually move my camera to the left for this game. I don't know. We'll see. I like y'all to be able to see as much as needed. Where are we going?
Okay, you still feel like
the good old phone book and a memory for numbers. Nowadays, I barely remember a number. Yeah, remembering numbers nowadays is almost useless. The people I talk to the most today, I don't remember their numbers. I remember my wife's, and then like my dad's, but that's because I had to know that when I was a kid. He has the same phone number. Hold Y to pick lock. Mother goose. All right. We gonna try it. We gonna try it. Whoa, no. No, please. There we go. We'll give it a whirl. See if y'all like that as much. So there's the lockpicking minigame. I'm having to hold up with the stick, or hold down with the stick till it turns green, and then hit X. But if I hit it at the wrong time, it starts over. Like that! God. There we are. And now y'all can see the map.
Possible stolen vehicle.
The police want to arrest you? There's nobody around.
Step on it.
Oh. There he is.
Yeah, well, it's not over yet. Lose him. Quick.
This vehicle is wanted by the police. Yeah, you don't say. Let me out of here. Excuse me, folks. Oh, you can run over people. I don't think you could in the last one. Kingerd and his wandering camera.
All right. Looks like we lost it. So how do you
Poll
like
which corner to put the camera.
Think I'll keep it.
Suppose I could.
A body shop. They provide the kind of services.
Well, last time I polled where to put the camera, right one as like the default.
I know the guy who runs it.
Visit the body shop. Okay. So Grand Theft Auto rules.
Yeah, park right here in front of the garage door.
I mean, like right here, or a little bit closer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Good afternoon.
Seth MacFarlane is a really good singer. I'm surprised every time I hear his voice, but it makes sense because he's a really good voice actor. Yeah, he's a great singer. He's got the Sinatra vibes. Change the plates, repaint. Change the license plate or repaint to legalize a car. Joe is paying this time. All right.
License plate. For you, no problem.
Oh, you can personalize each individual letter? I don't know, man. Who cares? Dude. Make this faster.
Empire Central Radio.
Wrong way. God, up is down and down is up. It bothers me.
#1 radio station.
That's actually not. I'm just an idiot.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the
Are they on to me?
so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow.
I want the hyphen. There we go.
Man, it doesn't show signs of stop. And there you go.
You can tune the engine of the vehicle to improve its performance. Joe will pay you this time.
Way down low, let it snow.
Repair.
When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll
Improve engine per... Sure, man. Oh, I hate this kind of stuff. I'm not a car guy in games. I'm just not. Sorry. If it's simple, that's fine. I'm just... Y'all will not see me spend a bunch of time on that kind of stuff. Top right looks emptiest, but then you can't see all me money, Squidward. Oh, wait. I don't... Are we done? I think we're done. This one definitely has the best soundtrack. I do like 3 soundtrack because it's 60s music, but this one's better. Well, I'm glad we all enjoy it. Did you see the blood on the front of the car for stealing it? Well, I slammed into that lady in the street. I assume that's what that's from. Move it, pal. Welcome to join the Vanguard.
Who's that guy back there?
Welcome, Darren. Welcome.
Oh, Tommy.
Hey, old Darren here. Thanks for becoming a member. Darren here. Unless you're a member of both channels, unless you canceled the main one, you're now a member of both channels.
You kidding? I don't need no dance move.
That's a super member. No, members of this channel have their own role, but even though it's its own role, you still get all the same perks that the main channel's captain role has. So you get to vote on video ideas in the Discord. You get access to private Discord channels. You'll get your name in the credits on the main channel. All of that's intact. It's shared across both channels. So, yep. And if you come here, if you join through this channel, you're a Vanguard.
That's a nice outfit. It looked good crumpled up at the foot of my bed in the morning.
In honor of our favorite game, Dragon Age: The Veilguard. I'm just kidding. No. I tried to think. They're all like a military type rank with Gerd at the end, and I tried to think of one that was like for watching. And Vanguard was the best I came up with. I thought it sounded cool.
How about this one?
You could have been the scout. Could have been welcome to the scout Gerd. Does that sound fun? Does that sound cool? That sound like a good name? You want to be a scout Gerd? No, you want to be a Vanguard.
You don't have to be good with words. You get my drift? Okay, now
you get my drift? But anyway, thank you for the membership, Darren. Or excuse me, let's give you the professionalism you deserve. Dragon Reborn 35 Darren. Thank you for the membership. Al Pacino was my favorite in Scarface. I watched that movie way too young, didn't understand anything they were talking about, and didn't understand that it was a mountain of cocaine. Like all the imagery and dialogue associated with that movie's ending, I didn't realize just how profane it was until I got older. But it's so classic, though. Al Pacino killed it in that movie. And you know what, Darren, what you just did? Let's also not overlook the fact that because of Darren, this channel has made its first official revenue.
What? The same fucking rag you used to.
That's Dragon Reborn 35 Darren. There's no ad revenue on this channel. There haven't been any members so far. He's the first member. So now, to date, thanks to Darren, this channel has actually made money.
Nice to meet you, Vito.
So everybody say hi to Darren. Everybody say thanks, Darren. Thanks, Darren. Didn't he do so much of that vitamins in that movie that, like, it hurt him? I could imagine, dude. Like, shoving your face in a pile of it, surely.
Joe told you about our side business, right?
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that, but that's extremely believable.
You get a cut of every car. I take as many as I can handle. And don't bring no cops around, okay? They follow you here. I don't know your ass from Jesus. You get me?
Got it.
God damn it, Mike! You put your grubby mitts on my fucking coat. I paid a fortune for this thing.
All right, calm down or I'll stick them up your ass, you sissy.
Dang.
Dry cleaning costs these days plenty, and who knows if they can even get this filth out.
You shut up. Vito, listen to me. I need a Walter coupe today. I got a few people looking for parts, but I can't.
Oh no, we're not gonna have impound type missions, are we?
Drive down Hunters. I see one parked by a bar there. I think the place is called the Lone Star.
Isn't that a moving yacht neighborhood?
If it's a narrative thing, fine.
All right, look, I'll give you $350 for it. It's worth the risk, right?
That's good money in the 40s, my guy.
All right, deal.
Vito, come on, let's go. Andiamo.
$400.
You the cleaning bill for my coat.
Yeah, I'll change my address, you rat prick.
Didn't we establish that $100 in 1930, whatever year the first Mafia was, we looked it up. $100 was the equivalent of like 1800 now.
Nice.
Thanks for the
mind if I
piece.
test this thing out here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
That's good money.
Go. Aim for that old wreck over there.
The TV language sanitized version of Scarface is really funny. So did they re-record audio for that? Yeah, take that. Stupid Ooh, I love me some tire deflating effects. Watch this.
Hey, you ain't
love that. That's good.
See if you can hit the gas tank.
Even GTA 5 doesn't have that. Like, they just drop. Like GTA 4 does. They air out. But 5, they'll just like pop or just kind of clip down. I'm pretty sure. Hit the gas tank. Is that? It's not on the back, is it? No, that's the spare tire.
Shit. Did I leave gas in that thing?
There's a Polak joke there, but I'll leave it alone.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Fuck you.
So, what I said I wanted from Mafia 1 Definitive Edition, I wanted to be able to hit specific parts of the car to do specific types of damage. We can do that now. That's exciting. Well, we'll see what we can do while we drive, but I love that. I love that. I guess we're getting in. Did they do so Scarface, the TV language, is it where they re-recorded lines? Because like, have y'all ever seen Saturday Night Fever? There is, there's got to be an off button for the radio.
Empire Classic Radio.
There we go. There's a Saturday Night Fever. Thank you. Saturday Night Fever. There is the original, and then there is a made-for-TV version where they actually re-recorded scenes. They refilmed scenes with cleaner dialogue. So if you watch the TV censored version, it's not the same movie. Like, same actors, same characters, same settings, but they cleaned up the dialogue when filming. And I think that's a horrible idea.
Go right up here.
But I get it. At the time, though, putting movies on TV mattered a lot, and having it be able to air on television, it mattered. Whereas now, it's like, it doesn't, you know? Like, put it on a streaming service, call it a day, sell it on DVD, Blu-ray.
Pretty soon you'll be rolling in it.
This driving's not bad. So far, it's not bad.
No, the place actually ain't too bad now.
Oh, shit. How the hell did that happen?
All the moolies flew south for the winter.
Oh, dude, yeah, we're in this thing. Call me Baby Driver, we're good. This is so much easier than the first game. Holy.
Multiply like rabbits. What are you gonna do?
That's what I'm talking about.
They even got some kind of
Wait, that guy said, the guy in the shorts comment said, play it on simulation. We're gonna try it on simulation.
What's their fucking
Let's see what happens.
The beamers, the boomers, something like that. I don't fucking know.
No. No. The Riddler says, no. Oh, we're actually sliding on this ice right now. I assume that's why we're sliding.
What's the deal with that?
Is this the museum where we met Sammy at the end of the first game?
You know how to inspire confidence, you know that?
It looks like it. Oh, dude, this can kick rocks. This can kick rocks. Oh, no. Oh, God. Surely it's because it's icy.
Take a left up here.
This will determine it. How well do we turn? It's kind of more fun. It's kind of more fun. Let's leave it. It's really going to screw me at some point. Nope. I was gonna say, it's gonna screw me at some point. I'm gonna do a 180 when I don't mean to, and I couldn't even get the words out. So be it.
What are you breaking my balls for? I'm just window shopping. It'll be years before I can afford it.
You got champagne tastes and beer pockets, my friend. Don't worry though, I'm gonna help you change that.
Champagne tastes in beer pockets. That's a good line. You want to live beyond your means. You want fancy stuff that you can't afford. Champagne taste in beer pockets. I don't even like champagne that much. It's all right. I'd take beer any day.
It's that cream-colored baby over there. Be careful. Do it quick and get the fuck out.
Darren, you can officially comment first on every video. You can. He can.
Run into problems.
Then you deal with him. Look,
He will never be wrong. I'm always happy to help, brother man. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Right, just asking.
Good luck, pal.
Thanks, my guy. Appreciate it. It's people like you that make the copyright not matter. When I get a notification, it's like, copyright infringement detected. All revenue from your channel is being shared with whoever made this game, with 2K Games. Oh, that's what happened with the video I showed you guys earlier, the one that I dropped yesterday on the main channel. I had 10 seconds. That's not a door I can use. I had 10 seconds of Batman Arkham City music, and it was copyrighted. And I learned that all of the Arkham games, well, for sure Arkham City, I assume all the Arkham games, their soundtracks are copyrighted on YouTube. So if you were to stream or use any of the soundtracks, they will get flagged.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing over there?
Back off. Mind your own business. Whoa, whoa! Was not expecting that much of a follow-up. He's still doing it. This dude's got some hands. All right, Apollo, let's go. Ah! Hit him while he's down. It doesn't matter. One. Another one? No, he's down. All right. Okay. That's it. That is a nice jacket. Is that fur in the collar? Is it supposed to be fur in the collar? That is fur in the collar. That's nice. I want a jacket like that. I kind of have one, but it's more of a... I don't know. It's a little worn. It's a little older. It was a cheap jacket, all right? I'll admit.
Hey! Hey, what you doing, motherfucker?
Is this the culturally insensitive part of the game? Whoa. Why are we so slow? Coming out of cover. Heal my... Yeah, okay, so we see that health bar on the bottom right? Looks like we don't have to use bandages this game, like we did in the last one. Stick that head on out. Come on, stick it out. Stick it out! Dang, he ate that bullet like a champ. He didn't care. Alright, we're gone. This is the car, is it not? Oh, I gotta pick the lock. Well, we're selling it, so we're gonna... There we go. Alright. Out of here. You can't drive properly. Shut up! You don't know anything. Whee! Whoa, easy there. Easy there.
A buzzer took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square.
Dude, lyrics were weird back in the day.
The monkey grabbed his neck and said, "Now listen, Jack. Straighten up and fly right.
Oh, I know this song.
Fly right.
Straighten up and fly right. Uh-huh.
Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top."
Once we got to the chorus, I recognized it. For that, no. Move it! It's really bad re-recording of certain words that couldn't be used in the TV versions. Okay, so like Saturday Night Fever then. Yeah, it's a horrible idea. It's more fun. Nope, correct. And fly right. Did you ever watch the original Scarface film from 1932? No, I have not. Wait, did you just cause a Kingerd world shift? A paradigm shift? Is Scarface a remake? That is news to me, if so. I had no idea. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. You know what? It's almost worth just saying screw it with all the copyright, because these songs are fun to listen to. Bam, 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 bam. Darren's paying for it. He paid for it today. Everybody enjoy it. I am your jukebox, and Darren put in the quarter. Come on, Hood, stay down. In front, Little Italy. Is this the same city? Is this the whole map? I know I keep stuttering, sorry, but is this the whole map? For the game? It looks smaller than the one for Mafia 1. But Mafia 1, like, guided took us through. It's not a complaint. I'm just surprised. I would have thought that the map would be bigger in this game. Yeah, I just looked it up. He has problems with his nose passages now. Wow. From one movie role. Well, that one movie role, like, is career defining. But that's crazy. I wonder how much of it he had to snort. That was cool. The car... Wait, no, I don't need to turn around. That car just flashed its lights at me. Whee! ECNR. Straighten up and fly right. He's in the army now. Poor Floyd's granddad. Thanks, Darren. You the man. Hey, and thanks, Brain Eclipse. Well, Eclipse for short. So Darren and Eclipse. They have bought y'all a one-way ticket to Funky Town. Let's get a better song, shall we? This has some 1920s Snow White soundtrack. Or 1940s, whenever Snow White came out. I can't remember.
Hey, mission accomplished. How'd it go?
And Eclipse. Darren and Eclipse. Thanks, boys.
A bunch of moolies who immediately tried to kill me right after you left.
Y'all the real ones. I will become a member, Kingerd, as soon as you tell me Ada Wong is the greatest thing going today.
They just hang out on the street.
You want me to sell my soul for dishonesty, huh? You want me to breach my integrity?
Nice. No stains. Clean. The lowlife get the money for this.
Ada Wong is the greatest thing going today.
How much did I say I gave you for it again?
I ain't doing it. Well, I technically just said it. I was just reading your comment, alright? Don't clip that and use it against me.
Stop by again, okay? We can do some more business.
Yeah, you bet, Mike.
I see you, Mike. I'll stop by again real soon.
All right, boys. I'll see you later.
Here's your 300 bananas.
Rod says, dance, monkey, dance.
Next time, you're on your own.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
It's like Gordon Ramsay meme. What are you? An idiot sandwich. Rod says, who's the hottest? Ada Wong. It's like Family Guy when Chris is like, I've got 35 cents, do something to me. The woman takes it and just spits in his face. He's like, oh, thank you. I'm gonna take you away from all this. Dude, look at my car. Look at my beautiful car. That's gonna get old fast, having to repair the car. I will go ahead and say that right now.
By a country road, wild roses.
Thanks, Brain Tube. Thank you. Yeah, clip it. No, don't clip it. Most of the music in Mafia 2 reminds me of old Looney Tunes cartoons. Yeah, it's very old cartoony, for sure. Give me my Christmas music back. Been waiting to support you. I watch you every Saturday because 30 streaming. Ah. I actually have 30 to thank for making me bother with streaming. Like, as a viewer, I mean. I never... Is that a flat tire making me drive like that? We're not on simulation anymore. Oh, you know what? I think just when you get in the snow, it goes off the rails. That's nice. That's cool. No. What the holiday hoobie whatty? I'm being lied to. This should be original. I have 30 to thank for being a viewer because I never really bothered with watching streams until he reacted to a couple of my videos on his stream once. But really what it was, he emailed me. He sent me an email asking if I ever wanted to come on his show. And I went to his channel. I saw his reactions to my videos. And he was actually... I usually dunk on... I hate on reaction streamers all the time. His reactions were really good. Like, he paused it a lot. He had a lot to say, a lot to add. And it was the... I've seen a few people react to some of my videos. I'm not a big content creator, so it's not a ton. But I've seen enough. And still to this day, he's the best reaction streamer, reaction person I've seen respond to my stuff. And so that made me go, okay, this guy's actually got some nuanced takes. He knows things. He's got some really good insight, and he's got interesting things to say. So I started tuning in more regularly. I don't watch him every day. It kind of is topic dependent. Like if he, I see something I'm interested in his thumbnail or whatever, I'll click on it. But I really like how he does it in the morning. It's a really nice drive to work show. So if I'm driving like if I'm in the car for 30 minutes driving to see something's going on with the driving. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my tires. If I'm in the car driving for 30 minutes or whatever, I'll listen to him. Like what y'all are doing right now, I've very rarely done. Watch somebody else play a game. I'll listen to somebody talk, plenty.
Hey, is there a safe place to park around here? I don't want to leave this thing out in the street.
Yeah, that's why you're parking your car next to mine in the garage. The streets are full of...
Yeah, but seriously, Darren and Eclipse, thank you both very much. This whole game is just gonna be... Oh, I thought it repaired my car. This whole game is just gonna get diddled by copyright from start to finish. It's just gonna happen, so... not that I had ad revenue anyway, but I still very much appreciate the membership, and I look forward to seeing you boys in the Discord. If Discord's your thing. If you're not really interested in Discord, you just want to support the channel, totally fine. But if you want to have a say, I've actually got a vote up right now over what my next main channel video will be. So if you were to join, if you were to become a member right now and go to the Discord, you could actually go vote on that real quick. Is this it? Danny Mangina. Mangini? Oh, I heard a baby crying again. It's just like the first game. I thought it was coming from my house. Oh, this is Joe's place.
If you're hungry, there's some food in the refrigerator.
Don't give me eating mechanics. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want it.
You're hungry, Vito? Take whatever you want from the fridge.
I am hungry. Eating and drinking heals injuries? Oh, no. Well, it's a healing mechanic. It's fine. As long as there's not a hunger meter going down over time or something, then that's straight with me. Nice. Well, hold on. I want food. I want food. That beer is not going to cut it. Oh, yeah. Classic ham and cheese? Dude, Jersey Mike's after this? That's happening. That's not even a question. That's happening. Crash on the kitchen couch. What a statement is that? Crash on the kitchen couch. What, you guys don't have a couch in your kitchen? What are you, poor? Can't afford it? Poor idiot? I don't. Wow, wow, wow. No worries, Scott. Glad to help. Yeah, appreciate it, boys. Kingerd is right. Old music is weird. Don't the Beatles have a song called Yellow Balloon? And I remember being in my grandpa's car when I was a kid, and he always had a station. Can't remember the station. No clue. But it was 60s music only. And the songs we would listen to, man. People were headbanging to it at one point in time, but I was just sitting there like, it's like, what is this? Something yellow balloons. People just wrote about whatever. They sang about whatever.
Vito, why didn't you come home?
To be clear, music today sucks as well. Just saying. Music from probably the mid-70s to the mid-2000s, top tier. Before that, garbage. After that, garbage. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Last night, I was
2008, to be specific. I blame 2008 and onward for being the death of good music. Carry on.
worried sick.
Mama? I didn't know you had Joe's number.
What's Mama doing with Joe? Why she got his number?
Whose phone is this?
So have you spoken to Mr. Papalardo? Find yourself a job.
Yeah,
Come by
totally.
and see him today. Hopefully he's got some work for me.
Okay, Vito. Good luck, mio bambino.
I'm gonna lie to your sweet old mother. Your sweet old mother. Yeah, I think that's what he wanted. I think he likes to be a radio host kind of thing. And it shows. It shows. It actually, I think, serves him super well because he clearly is comfortable in speaking in front of the camera. And he's clearly not interested in doing like in-your-face entertainment. Like he just wants to have a conversation. So if he's going for like the radio host kind of angle, I think he's really good at it. And I've also never seen... Take the magazine. Nice. Playmate. Is that real? Is that a real magazine? It said Playmate. I wonder if that's a real issue. They'd have to get rights to that, surely, right? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Because, well, I could just leave wearing this, but we're not gonna. All right, that does it. We're getting a new fit. We're getting it now. Right now. I don't care if we have to save up money to help dear old grandmama and the sister. We're going to get a new fit right this second. This jacket is good. This is a good jacket. I simply want a hat or something, though. Yellow Submarine. It's not Yellow Submarine. I'm familiar with Yellow Submarine. I think everybody is, but it was a song about yellow balloons. And the title, I think, was Yellow Balloon. Like, me and my sister were sitting there laughing because the lyrics were so... They seemed so random. If I... Can I...
What are you, some kind of queer?
Oh. Is that what the disclaimer was for? Bring back good NPC reactions. Make NPC reactions great again. This is that 2010 magic, baby. But really, don't you ever say that to me again. Don't ever say that to me again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're in. Who are you calling queer? Queer? Bring it on. Bring it on. Uh-huh. I got another one for you. Stay woke. Whoa, wait. No, I don't want to be arrested. Holy mother. Who is... What the... That's not a cop. Who is that? I'm out of here. See ya, chumps. Oh! Okay, so Grand Theft Auto rules apply. No more... No being a scumbag. Okay. Alright. But it was for the movement, guys. It was worth it, right? We all live in a yellow submarine. Yeah, no, it wasn't that. Yellow Balloon was a song by Yellow Balloon. Really? Is that real? Oh, good. It doesn't throw me in a hospital and take my money. That's nice. Yellow Balloon song. There's from 1967. You're right. It is a song called Yellow Balloon, and the band name is The Yellow Balloon.
Joe's Pleasure.
What?
Palace Vito speaking.
Joe's Pleasure Palace. I missed it when he said that the first time. Oops. Yeah, so yeah, I do have a Cena. I do have a jacket, this Mafia 3 combat jacket, but I'm not really feeling it. Let's put it on and see what it looks like. Is this what the main character wears in Mafia 3? Is it in Italian as the main character in Mafia 3? Dude, y'all know what's a good game? Sleeping Dogs. Y'all ever played that?
Oh.
That game really deserved a sequel. Simu Liu, the guy that played... What's his name? What is his name in Marvel? God, why am I blanking on his name? I'm blanking so hard. Shang-Chi, that's it. Shang-Chi. He says he's campaigning really hard for a Sleeping Dogs movie. And I said, well, if they make a Sleeping Dogs movie and it's successful, maybe they'll make a sequel. He's not responding to my message. He probably was everyone's thinking the same thing. He then put something out that was like, the goal is let's make a good movie and get a sequel to the game. It's like, oh, we're all on the same page. We're all on the same page. I would love that. Get us a Sleeping Dogs movie, cast that man, and get us a sequel. It deserves it, dude. Such a good game. I'm glad you... Whoa, that dude almost just fell. That's hilarious. 99 Luff Balloons? Nah. You should already have extra suits. Acknowledged. I'm glad you agree Ada Wong is the greatest thing on any gaming platform today and in the future. That's a leap. That's hardcore. I don't remember saying all... Where's my car? I don't remember saying all that now. See here now. See here. Is there a garage around me, or am I meant to just go steal something? Is that the answer? Maybe I have a car parked on the street, perhaps? This one? This little taxi cab here is looking pretty good. Can I just open it? No. I don't want to get chased by the cops again. I thought, maybe there's not a garage around me. Or I'd check the backside of this building. If there's not, then I'm just stealing the taxi. Keep saying there's a problem when I'm trying to pay for membership. I don't know. I don't know why that would be. Oh, hello. What you doing? Shoveling coal, perhaps, to keep the building warm? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know why that would be. I appreciate you trying, though. It's the thought that counts. Memberships, donations, those kinds of things. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Never expected, always appreciated. Yeah, here's the garage right here. Do I not have a car in it? Well, that's fake news. Alright, whatever. I'll go steal the taxi. Mafia 3 happens in the late 60s. Oh, so we're going to be rocking out some Yellow Balloon on the radio, huh? I'll be honest, unless you guys really wanted it, I don't have plans to stream Mafia 3. It's just, I hear so many negative things about it, and especially if I keep hearing, like, open world bloat, I'm hesitant to even stream a good open world bloated game, okay? Like Red Dead 2, one of my favorite games of all time. Would I stream it? I don't know. I don't stream enough, I think, to justify streaming that game.
Ah, damn it.
Can I just leave? Did anybody see that? No? Oh, well, what's the risk reward here? It's all reward. I'm gone. Yeah, Red Dead 2, great game. I don't think it would take me so many streams. I mean, what, minimum 10, maybe up to 15 streams to play through everything I feel like I should, and I don't want us to do that, because that would be like 3 months of Red Dead 2. More like a Chris Redfield outfit. It does kind of look like one, doesn't it? It does. Love Chris Redfield. Yes, Sleeping Dogs is so good. It was. I would love to see an updated take on the combat, because the combat was already great, but it was combo-based, environment-based, and I would love to see them add more layers to it, like with countering and stuff. Because it was satisfying. Like, imagine Grand Theft Auto, except instead of running around with guns, you're a combat guru, and it's martial arts fighting. It's cool stuff. It's a really good game. You're an undercover cop infiltrating the triads, and so you had to you could do cop related missions or triad related missions to gain trust. I mean, solid game. Still holds up today. I think I own it. Let's find out. Oh, stop it. Stop it. I want to say I own it. I think I bought it at some point. Like, digitally, I mean. Sleeping Dogs, that was a GameFly game for me back in the day. I used to abuse GameFly. I got my money's worth, that's for sure. Look at all this. Oh, look at all these beautiful games. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3. I think I have every Resident Evil on here except for 0. I don't have 0. And what's the one where you're Jill and then Claire? I'm blanking hard on it too. I don't remember. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The one that came out like on the DS first or something. Oh, maybe I don't have Sleeping Dogs. Sifu, great game. There it is. Sleeping Dogs, baby. Yeah, go play this game if you haven't. It is a really good game. Anyway, we're doing everything but playing Mafia 2 today, I guess. Keep saying, I saw that one. Iron Fist. It was not Iron Fist. I got told I looked like the guy from Iron Fist when he's like ragged and homeless. And I don't think anyone's ever said anything more insulting to me in my life. That show sucked. And the bad guy was Norman Osborn from Wish. The protagonist was such a man-child and just spouted, "I am the Iron Fist, eternal, sworn enemy of the hand," 100 times. That show was not good. I hear season 2 was good, but I'm sorry, someone shouldn't have to sit through season 1, then The Defenders, then Iron Fist 2 to get to good television. That's too little too late, my friend. Kingerd has a rule. I saw that coming. I killed him. No, he's good. Kingerd has a rule. When it comes to new television, if I don't know for sure if I'm going to like something or not, I give it 3 episodes. If I don't like the first episode, it's fine. Will watch the second one. If I don't like 1 or 2, I'll watch 3. If 3 hours in and I'm still not interested in a show, I will drop it. My one exception to that is Breaking Bad. It got so much universal praise that I thought I must have been the problem, so I kept watching it. And I will stand by this. I think Breaking Bad season 1 and 2 have good moments and they have good episodes, but as a whole, it is a snooze fest. It took until season 3 for me to get invested. So, the second half of the show, basically. That's my one exception. Nice mustache. Sleeping Dogs, an awesome game. Agreed. Never happened before this. It's never happened before, babe. Babe, this is new for me.
Close the door. It's windy.
Oh.
What do you want?
Yeah, I'm looking for a Mr. Pappalardo.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, we're actually talking to the guy. We're not lying to the mom. This is him.
My man used to work for him, and I'm looking for a job, so I came here.
Well, you're in the right spot, sonny boy.
Look at that slick back hair.
Pappalardo at your service. You can call me Derek. I think I remember your dad.
A Sleeping Dogs movie could be so good, but they messed up a Yakuza show, so who knows? Is it bad?
He's dead.
Oh, well, we all gotta go sometime. Right, Steve?
Whenever, whenever we were on stream talking about the Game Awards and some of their nominations, that's how I learned about the Yakuza show. And I remember saying, I need to check that out at some point. I didn't know they made a live-action show. Are you saying it sucks? That's sad. Big sad. I had par for the course for game adaptations, but
follow me.
Still big sad. That's Joe's garage. You have one beside his. Ah, okay. Okay. All in good time. I appreciate that nobody got me for taking the taxi. That would get old really fast, having to run away from the cops every time I left the house. I meant to hit up a clothing store and forgot. Dang it. Sorry I look like a slob, Mr. Pappalardo.
Load this pile of crates onto that truck. When you're done, you get $10. If something gets lost or broken, you get nothing. Start now and don't take all day.
What a horrible job. Alright, so it's going to be one of two things here. Either this is a front for the mob, and this is just going to be how we're going to get into it. Or this job sucks so badly, it's going to drive him to do work for the mob, but maybe like tell his ma that he works here and lie to her. The door is open, leave when you have had enough. I think option 2, well, I could still get the $10, right? Nope, we all heard what Joe said. The working man's a sucker. And we are a lot of things, but we are not a sucker. We're out of here.
Hey, you done?
Yeah, I'm done. And you can keep the $10. When I said I needed a job, I didn't mean slave labor.
Whatever. Get the fuck out of here then. Don't show your face around here again.
Hey, don't worry. I can make 100 times more working for Barbaro Incorporated.
Wait, you said Barbaro? Joe Barbaro?
Yeah, so what?
Shit. Nobody who works with Joe would carry crates for $10. What the hell are you doing? Come with me.
What? Joe strikes me as kind of a goofy sleazeball. I wasn't expecting his name to carry any respect. Yeah, we are not a sucker. Rod Gooner, have you ever used Google to pay for something? Because if not, you probably have to go through some stuff to verify that you're real. Resident Evil Revelations, that's it, Darren. Yes, yes. I hear Revelations was good, but I can't help but wonder. No, I played the first one.
Like manual labor. What the fuck? Said he works with Joe Barbaro.
I liked Revelations 1. Never played 2.
If he works with Joe, you'll have to explain.
Never beat Revelations 1 though.
What's your story?
Well, my mother wanted me to come talk to you about an honest job, but I need some real money, so this ain't gonna cut it.
Them women, they're all the same. Right, Steve?
You got that right.
Derek.
She doesn't want you hanging around with Joe, right?
I think we remember Resident Evil Revelations more fondly because that was during the heavy action phase of Resident Evil, and it was refreshing for it to go back to a horror theme.
How'd you meet up with him?
Oh, we go way back.
Not to say it's a bad game, but I think relatively speaking to the other Resident Evil stuff we were getting at the time, I think that's why Revelations was more critically acclaimed.
My position's got to be careful.
Other than that, I think it's average to good, but I don't think it's,
won't mind if I give Joe a call, right?
Amazing or anything.
Now where'd I put his number?
Still good though, still good. Ooh. You are Magneto's jailer in X2 movie. You've said that before, and I know who you're talking about. That's he was Benny in Supernatural.
He might not be home.
And you're also just wrong.
That wouldn't be good. Hi, Joe. Hey, this is Derek. Listen, I got this guy here.
Oh, they're calling my bluff? Well, I actually do know him, though.
Vito.
Vito. He's looking for a job. He says he's a friend of yours.
Do they really respect Joe?
Good friend.
I'm surprised.
I just wanted to check with you first. Uh-huh. Sure. War hero and all that shit. All right. Thanks, then. I'll talk to you later. Sorry, pal. I had to check you out. Joe says you just come back from Italy. You must be able to handle yourself.
Hey, sweetheart.
You want to make a little more money? I got just the thing. The guys here at the port are supposed to pay a monthly fee to the barber, but half of them never cough it up. I need someone to give them a little nudge. $10 a man.
And just like that, we're back to shaking down small business owners. We're back in, boys.
What if somebody makes a fuss?
Hey,
Then you kick the shit out of them. No. Well, let's say you teach them a lesson that doesn't require that they miss work. You got it? Which is why Steve ain't doing the job. Right, Steve? Right, boss. Collect at least $150, I give you 50. Just for walking around, taking in the sea air and meeting new people. Easy fucking money, huh? What do you say?
Yeah, hey, it's better than lugging crates around.
All right, then. Get going.
I say deal. Who says they get to share all the spoils of their labor? They need to pay up if they want protection from us. I'm the same way, and that's because of Game of Thrones. I did not like Game of Thrones for the first 2 episodes. After the third one, it became one of my favorites till last season. It took until the Crown for a King scene for me to be like, okay, this looks good. This is good. Upon first viewing. So thanks, Jason Momoa, for making me bother with the rest of the show. Alright, how do we get out of here? Maybe, missed something up here, perhaps? Magazine! Nice. That's totally real. That's a real picture. Yeah, that's a real picture. Why are we collecting those? The first one had baseball cards. Just walk up to the garage. Let me out! Let's go back up to his office real quick. There might be something we gotta mess with in there first. That cog on the map could be... Nope. Okay. How's about we just go this way? No. That's an open window. That's a door, I mean. The Yakuza show is not bad. It's different. That door doesn't work. It's different from how the game stories are done. They never learn, do they? They never learn. You know what the lowest amount of money in the budget should go to on a video game adaptation? Can anybody guess? What is the one part of TV show production that should have the absolute lowest budget when it comes to adapting a video game into a TV show or movie? Go ahead, take your bets. What's your guess? What should they put the least amount of money and effort into? Dwayne wins. That's correct. Storytelling. The writers. The writing. Do you know how much money they should pay for that? 0. Well, maybe not 0, but close enough to 0. There's some things you gotta adapt better into an actual TV show, but I mean, the stories for the most part are already there. What are we doing acting like we need to change anything? They never learn. They won't do it. They refuse. It truly is crazy. It's like it's got to be intentional by now. Like, you know, it can't be. All right, what am I doing? Collect Derek's fee from the dock worker. Oh, these dock workers. Oh, that's my bad. I thought we were having to go somewhere else. That makes sense. Come here, pal.
I'm here to collect the fee for the bar.
I thought we were going to a different place.
The kind where you pay what you owe and you don't get hurt. You got a problem with that?
I got a problem with you. Now get out of here before I kick your ass.
Punch! Whoa, whoa! Nice apron. Did they make it from in? He is dodging good. This guy's a fighter. That's the working man for you.
Here's your fucking money.
Thank you.
Yeah, glad you decided to reconsider.
It could have been that easy the first time. It could have been that easy.
Hey, pal. Derek needs you to pay the fee for the barber.
Yeah. I must have forgot or something.
Next time, try to pay on time, okay? Thanks.
What scumbags? Truly, I have such a problem with everything about the Mafia.
Sure, here it is. I don't want no problems.
Don't leave it until the last minute next time.
Can you guess my thoughts on taxes? He's gonna jump.
Hey, pal. Derek
He's gonna
needs you to
fight.
pay the fee for the barber.
Look, asshole, I'm not in the mood. Why don't you get out of my face before you get hurt?
No can do, pal. Derek wants his money.
Derek can kiss my ass. What's that fat fuck gonna do?
Oh.
Have me killed?
Oh.
You said it, not me.
Why don't you give it a try then, asshole?
Bring it on. That didn't give me time. Come on. That was cheap. This dude is a monster. He's letting it eat on me. Hiya! Whoa, okay. Dodge. All right, one punch, two punch, 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 punch. Oh no, have I figured out the combat? Punch, 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 punch. Have I figured out the combat for the whole game? I hope not. Stay down. One. Ooh, he didn't do two that time. One. One. Okay. So be it. Hit him again. Dude, kicking someone with a pair of loafers can't.
Okay. Anybody else got a fucking problem with paying for the fucking barber?
That's gotta hurt on your foot. Like, imagine wearing a dress shoe, like a pointed dress shoe, and kicking someone in the face with that. I feel like it's not gonna be that effective of a kick unless it's straight on, and your toe is gonna be at minimum jammed, if not broken. At least one, at least your big toe. Back up we go. Stop moving my camera.
Here's the money, boss man.
I think me and Kingerd might be in competition for most owned game on Xbox or PlayStation.
I watch you take care of Bill.
Well, Xbox also includes anything I've ever gotten from Gold or Game Pass. It puts it all on one screen, so I probably don't actually own all those.
Bonus for sorting him out.
Thanks.
The guy's been a real fucking pain. Now get out of here, kid. I gotta
Definitely intentional. But if it's intentional to say screw off to the writing for a game,
yeah, we'll do. I'll see you later.
We got a job. Is that $2,000?
I almost forgot.
No.
He wants you should meet him at Freddy's.
Well, he said he'd give us 50, but we got 100. How nice of him.
Ain't got nothing else for you right now, kid.
We still need $2,000 to get rid of those loan sharks. But yeah, if it's intentional to change the writing from the games for the adaptation, why? What is the actual motive? It's gotta be because they think that they can do it better. Or they think that creating their own unique identity with that IP is more beneficial than piggybacking off of the identity of the existing IP. But if you're gonna do that, then just make a new IP. Because you're already piggybacking off of the audience for your initial interest and viewership. So just give them what they want. It's that simple. Mafia methods. It would be a shame if something happened to you. It'd be a real shame if, you know, you didn't make it home tonight. Please, I got a wife and kid. Be a real shame if they never saw you again, wouldn't it? Now give me my $10. Whoa! That was not me, I swear on everything. Maybe I'm having some internet issues and the stream from PC to... Oh! I watched that happen in slow motion in my head. I think the stream between PC and console is acting up a bit, so it's making my controls kind of give out randomly. That's why when I was running, the camera kept moving, and when I'm driving, sometimes it's not turning when I tell it to. Okay, so there's a blue bar on the map to the left. The blue bar is on the left of the map. The map is to the right. When it runs out, that's, I guess, when the police leave you alone. Oh, I was already all the way at the bottom. I like that. I do not like in yeah, it's doing it right now. And the resolution's kind of dropping a bit. It's getting a little more pixely. And it picked back up. I do not like in GTA whenever you are outrunning the cops and it's like 10 minutes of just driving and praying they don't see you. And half of them are programmed to basically know where you are, or where it seems. You could hide in an alley, they'll still find you eventually. And the trick... Alright, I think we're good. I'm going back to that clothing store, though. The trick to outrunning the cops in GTA 5 is find train tracks and follow them. Drive on the train tracks and keep going. There are several places where they can't follow you, so you'll lose them. And that's all I could do, because I kept driving and driving and driving and hiding, and it just didn't matter.
There'll be pennies from heaven for you.
There'll be pennies in heaven for you. Old Mortal Kombat films were awesome. I don't know about plural, but the first Mortal Kombat was pretty sweet. See, I didn't even turn my stick to the right. What is going on here? Is it Annihilation? Is that the movie? The second one that's absolutely horrible? Too bad you will die. Stop doing that. May have to just end stream if I can't drive without getting chased by the cops. Let me pull out my handy-dandy cell phone and put in a cheat. Call it a day. Just arrest me. Just do it.
I'm gonna have to give you a fine for this.
$50.
Oh yeah.
Piss off, copper.
Shit.
Freeze!
What's going on? Why is it freezing? Oh, it's just telling me that. Bribe 300? Nah, resist arrest.
I will shoot you!
In pursuit of our suspect. I'm taking him down. Roger that.
I'm trying to die here in case y'all didn't pick up on that. I didn't bother taking cover. I was gonna see if I could take them out, but oh well. There's an abundance of stories from books and comics to make films and TV shows, but that is why Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars are greatly failing. Why? Because they won't follow them? There have been some positive changes, like that Marvel has done. Some. But overall, yeah. I mean, you're right. You can't have it both ways. You don't get to use a pre-existing audience and then give them something that is not what they're fans of. Hey, I see you're a fan of Star Wars. Well, might I interest you in my movie called Star Wars that is actually about a family of space cockroaches living under the ocean? What? What? Nothing's gone that extreme, but y'all get what I mean. You want to hijack a fan base, but you don't want to give the fan base what they want. That's called having your cake and eating it too. Dude, what percentage of this stream is going to be copyrighted, I wonder? So afterwards, it will show you timestamps and percentage of the video that's copyrighted. There's going to be so many claims. Oh, it's going to be funny. I look forward to it. Maybe I'll post a screenshot of it, either in Discord or in the community page. The Discord's free to access, by the way. If any of y'all are not members or not in a position to be or don't want to be, which is totally fine, y'all can still join the Discord. The main chat channels in that Discord are free, so like free to come in and talk and bullcrap about whatever. So feel free to join. It's just there's a voice channel, a voting channel, and an additional members only chat that are locked. So everything else, like if you just want to come hang, you can come hang.
The tactic known as kamikaze,
Whee!
shortages in fuel and bullets are dive bombing their planes into Allied warships.
Dwayne, I really enjoyed the 90s Mortal Kombat Films TV show. Whoa! Hey, 90s cartoons were on one. Y'all remember when almost every movie would get a cartoon come out of it? Clothing store. Don't be super expensive. Don't be super expensive. Don't be super expensive. Don't be like $50 for a shirt. Oh. Sorry. Let's see if we get time-accurate pricing. Hello, sweetheart.
How can I help you today?
Casual suit and raincoat. 6,700, so $6.07, right? Casual suit, 55. All right. Casual suit and hat. I mean, I want to see it. Can I not see it? I mean, it's in front of me. I want to see it on me. I mean, casual suit and raincoat. Leather jackets, what I have now. I want this, but black. It looks purple to me. Is this purple over here? That's totally purple. Show me the hat. It's got to be these over here, right? Be psychotic if it weren't. Okay, well, there's also our suit and rain jacket I've been itching for. We'll wait on that. Well, no, it's cold outside, my guy. Let's just get it now.
I think you'll find the quality.
We're not in the Mafia yet.
Price.
We got. I want you.
This is hand stitched. Nothing I can do.
And it came with a hat. It didn't say it come with a hat. This is it. Oh, there's nothing else to change into for the rest of this game. We're good. All right. See you, everyone. Thanks for your business. Well, she should be thanking me for my business, but you get it. I like this guy's outfit. Why don't you give me that? Hey. That's a sweet jacket. All right. Yeah, we're in. Done. No more need to visit clothing shops. We're good. Told y'all, dress up simulator. You were all warned. But yeah, like every movie that came out in the 90s, early 2000s would get a cartoon. So Jumanji the cartoon, Beetlejuice the cartoon, Godzilla the cartoon, you name it, they got cartoons. Some of them were not bad. Men in Black the cartoon. And they're all canon to the movie, but all the characters look dramatically different. Supposedly canon. I did not even know there was a live-action Tekken film. I guess I didn't either. We don't want our actors to play the game and get inspired, right? Yeah, we'd hate to influence our actors. We want them to interpret the role as best they can. No, there's no interpreting. It's just copy and paste. It's called adapting. That's it. Just adapt it for a live-action screen. That's all there is to it. Oh, crazy. The Last of Us TV show is getting universal praise and it was renewed for a second season. Why might that be, I wonder? It's almost like when you already have good material, you don't change it. Just adapt it. Adapt it for the medium, not the audience. Well, sometimes it does take a... Yeah. Like, you're not going to take Subnautica and then make a movie out of that by, you know, not making some adjustments.
Hey, where the hell you been?
I came right over as soon as you called. What's going on?
You remember the wise guys we used to see when we was kids?
Yeah, why?
The guy we're meeting here is one of them. His name's Henry Tomasino. I think he's got something big for us.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Too bad you will die.
It's time to make some real scuttle.
Scuttle.
Yeah, he's coming. Don't say nothing stupid.
No promises.
Henry, how are you?
Hey, Joe. This the guy?
Yeah, this is Vito, an old friend of mine.
Good to meet you, Henry.
You vouch for him?
Are you enjoying driving? It's so much better in this game than the last one. The driving. It is so much better.
I need gas stamps. They're worth a fortune now because of the gas shortage.
Where can we get them?
Like, I'm actually getting from point A to point B without crashing 50 times. I'm still crashing, but not 50 times in a row.
What? Too much for you?
No. Just trying to think of how we can pull it off.
It can't be that hard. The stamps.
No, driving is so much better this time around. Thank goodness, too, 'cause that's half the gameplay.
Guys, his sister works there.
Can she help us out?
Ask her yourself. Her name's Maria Agnello. Here's the address. Tell her I say it.
All right, what about the safe? What if the keys aren't there?
That's your problem.
I will never be watching Tekken film. Oops.
I'll give you 600.
Anyone watch Claymake Caveman series called The Gogs? I have not. I have not heard of it.
We're in.
No.
Celebrity Deathmatch, absolutely.
Got another job for you, Joe.
Yeah, 100% have seen a lot, too much of Celebrity Deathmatch. Because it used to come on Cartoon Network.
Better to be safe than sorry. I got be.
Wait. This isn't some liquor store stick-up. I want this to be a clean job. If you kill anybody, your cut drops to a third. Gabish?
Yeah, I got it.
Your cut drops to a third.
Come back here and we'll settle up.
All right, I'll see you.
Good luck, Vito.
Big yikes. How far are we gonna drive? That's right there. Okay. So if it makes me drive across the map a third time in a row, we're doing a little much here. Nah, we're good. It's right down the street. Take my busted up cab and keep going. So whenever you get copyright from music on a video, like with the Batman one, it says you are now, sometimes, it just depends on what the copyright holder does. So sometimes it will restrict the reach of your video. Sometimes it won't restrict it, but it will share revenue with the copyright holder. So yes, you heard me right. 10 seconds of a Batman Arkham soundtrack made it to where my 25-minute video was going to be set to share revenue with the with whoever is listed as the owner. I don't go in that garage, do I? We'll try it. It doesn't specify how much, but I looked it up and it said like sometimes 45 to 55%. That's crazy. Yes, your 10 seconds of soundtrack entitles you to half of my 25-minute video's revenue. Sure. But it also tells you what percent of the video and the timestamps that are copyrighted. I saw that. I'm just... That was it behind me. I'm just curious as to what this one will say. Maria Agnello.
Yeah, can I help you?
You got the outfit, but you need to get the wheels. You're right. You're right.
He said he might be able to help me with a little problem down at the Office of Price Administration.
Yeah, I heard about that. What do you need from me?
I need to get in there tonight.
All right, tell you what. My sister's in the hospital right now. If you give me a lift over there, I'll tell you everything you need to know. It's right across the street from the OPA, so it ain't like you're gonna be going out of your way.
Sure, no problem.
Dude, these back scratchers. Best $5 you'll spend in your life. Oh my god, it really is. Anyway, yeah, we need a car. And I'm not a car collector. I don't care about collecting every vehicle I can. I just want one solid one that I'll use till the end of the game. Magazine? Nice. And it will be this taxi. Come on, sweetheart. Yeah, you're gonna have to move faster than that. Okay, there she is.
Okay, let's go.
Like,
and take it easy behind the wheel, all right? I seen the way you kids drive these days.
So that ain't gonna cut it.
All right, kid. The place is locked up.
Holy
pretty
echo.
tight at night.
To toggle safe driving?
They keep the back door open at night.
No.
Oh, there's a speed limiter that you can turn on that won't let you go above a certain speed. Okay.
Lucky guess. It's on the top floor. So's the director's office. That's where the keys are.
Top floor, got it.
So I go in through a window around the back, then head upstairs to the director's office, right?
Right. And be careful. There's guards in there at night. Don't let them see you.
Deal. I'll watch some TFS declare the memory of it all good. This would have had completely different treatment if it was remastered this day. I mean, yeah, it wasn't too long ago, though. I think it's 2020. That dude fell on the ice. That's really cool, seeing people slip on the ice. Is the whole game in the snow? Is that the... I find it strange. That dude did, too. I'd find it really weird if they took the time to make snow and ice driving mechanics, and that wasn't in a sizable amount of the game. No, this came out in 2020. Not too long ago.
All right, kid. Drop me at the hospital right here.
Get out.
The office is across the street. Okay, thanks for the ride, kid.
Thanks, Maria. I'll see you.
Can you get a tank? Maybe that might be able to last till you finish the game? I don't know. Can you get a tank? Kinda huge if you can. Seems a little out of place for a Mafia game, but if it's there, it's there. Who am I to say no? Alright, gotta sneak in through a back window. Obviously that barrier's up, so we're gonna get out. Gonna dip, take it easy. That's alright, Scottman. Once this mission's over, I'm gonna call it anyway. Thanks for hanging. Catch you later. It's warmer seasons too? Okay, so it switches. Daddy's gonna be wearing this coat through the warmer seasons too, though, so... They're actually gonna make more content for this game. Some modders have found unreleased content they're gonna release. I'm pretty sure the version I bought came with some DLC. I don't know how much there is, how much playtime it has. I have no idea. But I think I saw in the main menu that I've got access to it. All right, here's our window. And then we've got to get upstairs. Can't kill anyone. It's really stupid. Where are you, guards? Get the key from... Oh, it puts it on the map for me. How nice. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh. So we can incapacitate them. That's good. Just no shooting. Oh, you're done. I know you're just here trying to earn a living. It says stealth kill. We're not supposed to kill anybody. Drag the body just in case. Oh, do we have the Hitman body drag? We do. So, if y'all ever played Hitman Blood Money, this is how you drag bodies in that game.
Okay, this is the director's office.
And they changed it for the newer Hitman games where you like... It's like a more of an animation where it's like drag, drag, drag versus just free dragging around with some really good ragdoll physics.
You got any plans for the weekend?
Yeah, gonna relax and watch me some television.
All right, here's the key. Now I gotta get to the safe.
I sure did.
Find the safe and steal the stamps.
How the hell did you afford it? Mary's Uncle Lou passed away a few months back, left us some cash.
She said it was upstairs as well. So I'm gonna guess. Yeah, there goes the guard. Here? No. Maybe we do go back downstairs. Oh, here we go. This is it, right here. I hate leather mechanics. Oh, you mean weather mechanics? Fair warning as well, by the way. There's a pretty good chance I'm going to end up streaming Assassin's Creed Shadows on the main channel. There's a chance. Because remember, like I did with Black Ops 6, I talked a lot of smack about it before it came out. And I feel that every game deserves a fair shake, no matter what our preconceived notions are. So I'm going to give it the opportunity to prove me wrong with everything I've ever said about it on the main channel. Because that's the channel where I've said all the stuff that I have. So, I don't want anyone... whenever I did Black Ops, I think a couple of you came over there like, hey, why aren't you streaming on the streaming channel? I'm only doing that because I feel that if the main channel is where people find all my criticisms of the game before it came out, the main channel should also be where they find me potentially being proven wrong. Well, you know, we'll see. Or being proven right. I think I'll be proven right. But, again, I'm going to be as fair and open-minded as possible. The alarm has been raised. Whoa, whoa! Well, I'm gone. Goodbye. Okay.
We have you surrounded.
Yeah, I see that. They're all coming to the front door. Oh my god.
Surrender immediately. We will open fire.
Whoa. That was... There's like 8 of them in there. Please open the door. Please open the door. Get me out of here. God. Well, I know where to go now, so that's good. There's like 10 cops in the lobby.
Man, those things cost as much as a car. How the hell did you afford it?
Mary's Uncle Lou passed away a few months back, left us some cash.
And you bought yourself a television.
Alright, yeah, we know where to go. So that's well and good. This isn't it. Wait, is that a magazine?
I hope so.
No, it's not. Alright. Yeah, I don't want anyone thinking that's like, oh, well, he only plays the new games on his main channel. No, it's a fairness thing. I feel it's the right thing to do. Like Black Ops 6, I set out to see if I could be proven wrong, and in my opinion, I was not proven wrong. Everything I said held up fine, except for slightly the map variety. But Assassin's Creed Shadows, we'll see. I think I know exactly how it's gonna go, but if we're not open to being proven wrong, then we're no better than the toxic people that scream hate and death to all games without ever actually playing them. And I don't want to be that kind of person. I don't want to spend money on the game either. But I don't think I have a choice. I said I knew where to go, and I've already forgotten. That's fast! Thanks, hard mode.
I sure did. Man, those things cost as much as a car. How the hell did
All right. All right, lock in. Lock in, Vito. Wait, we don't need anything in here, but I'll keep going in here. It's here. 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 We're gonna look for an exit. Could it be that door over there, I wonder? I went down those stairs last time, so let's do that again. Open. You meant you hate stealth mechanics? Oh, I do too. I do too. I hate copy and paste bad stealth mechanics that don't let you fight back. It's like mission end, over, you lose if you know, like everything Ubisoft right now. Evil Within didn't care for those stealth mechanics. Yep, they're all here. They're gonna kill me.
Do not surrender immediately.
Go!
We will open fire.
All right, so last time I came here, there was a door right here. Opened it, and stairs. They're after me, Lucky Charms, boys. Please be a way out. Don't screw me. Don't do it. Are they still following me? I can't tell. I have no idea if this is a way. It is a way out. All right. Aha, big stupids. They're all still in there, and I'm gone. If you can fight back like The Last of Us, I actually like The Last of Us stealth mechanics. Their stealth's a rip-off of Hitman Absolution. That came out first. But, that being said, it's good stealth. I like that. I like having the ability to fight back. Unless it is a horror game, that is the exception. If it's a horror game and you don't fight back, totally understand. Makes sense. I get it. People did dress like that even in the warmer periods of the year. You had to look good. Love to hear it. We wouldn't want to be historically inaccurate now, would we? If people dressed like that, then we will too. Okay. Alright, so we actually got to turn around. So let's handbrake. Yeah, love this driving. So much better. Uh-huh. Yeah. They did have better style back in the day. People had style. Not music taste, but wardrobe style, yeah. Ah! I mean, men sure did. I can't stand the old-timey women's haircuts. I have a look when I log in the Google account and about payment on YouTube. I'd like to support the channel. I don't want to be like that Remedy who is nobody telling people stuff she hasn't a clue about. I don't think you trying to support me on YouTube and Google stopping you is comparable. So, I think you're good. I do have a Patreon, but and the Patreon shares perks with the YouTube stuff too. But if you're wanting to be a member of this channel with, you know, like the perks of what you can do during live streams and stuff, Patreon's not going to give you that. So if you can get Patreon to work, you'll get ad-free main channel videos. You'll still get your name in the credits. You'll still get Discord access, but you won't be recognized as a member on YouTube.
We had an agreement, remember? You only get a third of the money if there's any.
How's that?
Let's see what we got here.
How's I supposed to avoid that? It's got to be scripted. I think it's scripted.
Shit.
Something wrong?
You bet your ass there's something wrong. These stamps you took have an expiration date, and that date is tomorrow.
Let's go cash them.
What exactly does that mean?
It means they're gonna be fucking worthless. But wait, if you can get them to the gas station attendants by midnight, they'll be able to stamp them and redeem them. You better bring them to every gas station in town. They gotta get there by midnight or we're screwed. If you don't sell them in time, you get nothing.
Wait a minute, that wasn't our deal. You didn't say anything about any expiration dates.
Well, shit happens, doesn't it?
True.
Look, you pull this off, I won't forget it, trust me. Now get going. The faster you unload...
She swallowed the poison pill. She is the poison pill, Dwayne. You're half right. I really have my issues I have with the new Assassin's Creed There's some hatred towards Japanese speaking. I guess it's a blatant disrespect to the term, their culture. Oh, yeah. I mean, and then that, and then when people called them out. Oh, Kylo, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. Here. Oh, big sweetums. I moved my elbow back, and he was just right there. I didn't even see him. It's a nice soundtrack. Hey, Bigums, I'm sorry. I moved my elbow back, and his face was just right there. That's a nice soundtrack, man. Is this just the pause music? That's peaceful. Well, here, you know what? It's time for them to get to eat, so I'm gonna take off and go feed them. But to respond to chat first before I do, Darren, yes, what you just said, and then when people called them out for it, for them to then try to gaslight all the rest of us into saying like, no, you're wrong, we're doing this based on history. And then when the stuff about Thomas Locke comes out, then they're like, oh, well, you know, we've never really been historical. Okay. They tried to pull the we're right and you're wrong card, not the if from the beginning, if they'd have been like, well, yeah, it's kind of a fantasy thing, this is just a fun interpretation of it, it would have gone over better, I think. No idea who she is and don't want to know either. I'm certain that no one in her life wants to know who she is, but they do anyway. Kylo, you big sweet boy. Look at his big nose. See that in the bottom screen? You got a big old nose. You're such a sweet boy. I'll get you your food. I love the Japanese culture. Me too. Me too. That's what sucks, though, is that Assassin's Creed Shadows on paper is my dream game. It really, like, on paper, that should be my dream game. We just can't have nice things. This mission's really annoying. You have to plan your route well. Well, 5 tries in and we got it. Or however many tries that was. I think it was at least 4. Will you say how awesome Ada Wong is on Patreon, King, or is that going too far? Alright. Here. I'll give you this. Rod. I'll give you this. Ada Wong is a cool character. She, even more so than Jill, is the most capable female combatant in the entire series, as far as playable canon characters go. She could beat every other female character in a fight. She could probably beat several male characters in a fight too. She is an attractive character. She is a garbage human. She has a couple of redeeming moments, but Leon should drop her like a sack of taters. Potatoes. Leon should drop her. Leon should drop her like a sack of potatoes, but he refuses to. I think I've said everything nice about her that I can, or that she deserves. Is that good? My brain's breaking. Thanks, chat. Great stream. I like to support the channel because I want to enjoy being here. Hey, man. It is what it is. You know, anybody can come hang without having to support the channel. You're already supporting the channel by being here in the first place. The mission coming up, you have a time limit when you have to get rid of the gas things you just stole. Get a fast car. Oh god, I'll remember that for next stream. Brent, you are right. Overlord game is fun. I'm laughing every 5 seconds seeing tiny things they do. Overlord game? I haven't heard of that one. Darren agrees with me. You're now my favorite YouTuber. She should drop Leon for me. Hey, that we can agree on. That we can agree on. Leon should drop Ada so that she is available for no one but you. Now, as to what you get from that will be what you deserve, but I'm certain it will happen with a smile on your face regardless. So to that I say mazel tov, congrats. I hope it goes better than I expect it to. Alright folks, that's it for me. I got some Jersey Mikes to eat. Sorry about the delay at the beginning. Took an hour to get into the game. But rest assured, we're Mafia 2 all the way. And we've now discovered an excellent pause music. This is so good. Hope it's not copyrighted, because I'd like to use it in the main channel videos. Great stream, brother man. Have a great rest of your day, as well as everyone in chat. Thanks, Darren. I'm gonna remember. Maybe I'll get the dog something next stream, because we got 2 members. I don't know. I'll think on it. Maybe I'll give him some snacks. Alright. Peace out, everybody. Have a good weekend. Thought you were leaving. I am leaving! I am! I just... Alright. Brain's breaking. Time to go. Alright. Carry on, you kings. I'm out of here.